come down to the dead. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we call Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've got our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we call Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we call Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them all come down to the den.
Bosh, good afternoon. How are we? Thanks for tuning in once again to a live stream. 11 games to go. We are 12 points adrift of the playoffs and 14 points clear of the relegation zone. However, Gary Rowett's played it safe, just for a change. How are we? Thanks for tuning in. There was an early Wally alert. I'm not going to apologise for the background because it's brighter than ever. But obviously, I am not home. I'm not home. My place is finally being decorated. So I am at my parents' down in deepest, darkest Kent. And it's like a little drop of heaven almost. It's so bright here. It's unbelievable. I'm sure that will tone down as the day progresses and the sun drops. Yeah. Tony. Got in early, Tone. Muzzery's back, John. Correct. Yeah, let's fire straight into it. Let's have a look at today's squad to start off with. Steve Lee just texted me and said, no Matt Smith on the bench. Yes, I didn't even realise until you said it, Steve. I was too focused on the starting 11. But first off, let's have a look at the players that made the actual cut. Bartosz Balkowski, Murray Wallace, Jake Cooper, Sean Hutchinson, Jed Wallace, Ben Thompson, Marlon Romeo, Alex Pearce, Ryan Woods, Mason Bennett and George Evans with Frank Fielding, Danny McNamara, Junior Tienza, Billy Mitchell, Sean Williams, Shane Ferguson, Tyler Bury, Tom Bradshaw, and Dad Benidio, Fanudo, whatever you want to call him. He's still shit. You can call him what you like. This is the actual starting 11. What does it mean? Well, it means Billy Mitchell's been dropped. Listen, Woods, I'm not surprised that Woods, there's 11 games left, and judging by what we've seen in the press this week, it's not looking like Ryan Woods will stay on. However, he will play every game until he fucks off, I'm sure. So, there you go. Balkowski in goal. Back three of Cooper, Pearce and Hutchinson. I expected that. Romeo right wing back. I was actually expecting Danny Mack to come in. Murray Wallace left big wing back. I definitely wasn't expecting that because, well, I'm led to believe, my sources tell me, which is true, he has only trained like 2-3 days, full training. So I wouldn't have risked him. There's no need to risk him. And again, with Junior Tienza sitting there waiting in the wings, we can't go up, we can't go down, hopefully. So just invest in the youth now and give them a good run of games and give them some experience. Midfield three, Woods, Evans and Thompson. I'm told it will be Woods deep with the other two further forward. And then Bennett and Jed up front. Of course, no Billy Mitchell, no Danny McNamara, no Junior Tienza, and no Matt Smith on the bench. Absent without explanation so far. But I'm sure, sorry, that might keep happening. I'm sure in time we will find out what is going on with Matt Smith. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Maybe he is injured and we just haven't found out. Maybe he's pulled up in the warm-up. I don't know. But what I can tell you is don't be too surprised because Matt Smith's going to be leaving the club. His contract is up. He's clearly not rated by Gary Rowett as a starting player for our team. And he nearly went to Huddersfield on transfer deadline day. So without an absolute shadow of a Brussels sprout, in my opinion, Matt Smith's going to leave the club. So don't expect to see him less and less. This is the team, by the way, this is the team that I would have gone with. This was before I knew Murray Wallace was back. However, as much as I love Murray, as much as I think he's a Millwall type player, putting him back in while we're mid-table and can't do anything this season now, in my opinion, it's just a risk we don't need to take. Just invest in Junior Tienza. Listen, and I know Junior Tienza isn't there at the minute, first team wise, but there's only one way he's going to learn and find his feet. This is the team that I would have gone with. I would have gone with Balkowski in goal. I would have gone with three at the back as Rowett has. Then I would have gone with McNamara right wing back because I can't believe he can't get in after how well we did when he came back from on loan. Then Junior left wing back. Look, what's the worst that happens? He has a horrific 45 minutes and he costs us a goal. Okay, well we'll take him off at half time. Doesn't really matter anyway. Then I'd have had Billy Mitchell and George Evans in the centre midfield. Thompson in the 10 behind Jed and Bennett. It's not a million miles away, but of course, and Danny said this earlier on the Lions TV WhatsApp group, and he hit the nail on the head as far as I'm concerned. I said, look, this is it. This is it with Rowett. Goes with experience, takes no risks, won't invest in youth. And Danny said, yeah, you're right. He's like a shit Jose Mourinho. Tries to consolidate, tries to defend, and he is like a shit Jose Mourinho. Not even Jose's any good anymore. But yeah, what we're saying in the comments, thanks for tuning in, as I've already said. This game is Derby's to lose. A lot of people says Paul Grimaldi. Of course, Joe Myatt says Evans in midfield is going to show Rooney what he's missing. Lots of people against their old club. I did see in the comments someone said that there is no Lee Gregory today. He's got a little bit of Millwall-itis, so he isn't playing today. Of course, Scott Malone is not league tied, if you like. They are his parent club, so he can't play against them, Derby County. That's actually getting on my nerves now. 1 second. Sorry, I just didn't want to do that because it was going to get hot in here. And I'm in a hoodie. But I'm going to have to do that. So anyway. Oh, I saw this, Steve. I saw this. It's hot in here. Sorry. Trying to get me feel of my surroundings. I saw this earlier, Steve, in the press. He said Jed has blamed his poor form this season for the fans not being there, which was a bizarre one for me. A bizarre one, absolutely bizarre one. So, yeah, that's Jed's excuse for keep it in the stand every time he goes to put a crossing. Someone rightly says, as I just mentioned, no Lee Gregory today. Don't know what's happened to him, but he's not playing. Of course, Mason Bennett against his old club. George Evans against his old club. Alex Pearce against his old club. Is there anyone else? Not that I can think of. Lots of people against their old clubs today. Whew. There you go. Fucking hell. Joey's turfed her. Afternoon, Dan. Hope you're well, mate. Just got rid of the missus, so I can jump in the stream. Congratulations on your new job. I know you can't say much, but if is Lions, no one likes us, switch related. It is none of those things. It's a completely new, it's not a new avenue for me because it's YouTube. It's randomly, and I've never played the sport in my life. It's golf related. So I've been sort of headhunted, if you like, to start a channel for someone, but a celebrity with a big budget. There's going to be good guests. So, yeah, that's going to be going forward. And we're going to kick that off over the summer. So you're not going to miss any Millwall bits and bobs from me. Like the new channel banner, Dan. Yeah, do you know what, mate? It's something I've been meaning to get done for a while. And just some guy messaged me on Sunday. A young guy having a go. Connor, his name is. I just don't know to shout him out off the top of his head, his account. But come to me and went, what about this? And I went, I like that. Change a few things. And I thought, now he's going to hit me with the invoice. And he said, can you just shout me out as a thank you? So did that. And hopefully he'll pick up some work. A young Millwall fan having a go. Love to see it, mate. I couldn't walk 18 holes. If they get me a buggy, no, I'm not going to be a golfer. I'm not going to be on the camera with my new job. I'm completely behind the camera, which in my old getting fatter, balding, aging days, I think I prefer. About the 28th It's nothing to do with Millwall. It's a golf channel. So, and I'm not in it. I'm just producing it. So, should go well. Harry, the artist, Lavelle Baker, Berry Mitchell, Brown, Danny Mack, Gary Rowett doesn't invest in youth. Yeah, I agree, Harry. I agree. And it is very, very frustrating. You train a hairdresser. Oh, not with my eyesight and sausage fingers. No chance. People be going home with a fucking bowl cut. Darren Blake, let's go for a few predictions. Millwall to win 4-0. You've been on the booze early doors. Hollis says, Dan, good to see you. We were Mason the other morning. You see me? Huh? Oh, you live next to Moat Park. Surprised you didn't get stuck in the mud. I did, by the way. I told my parents about that when I come back. I went for a walk and it was flooded. And I was down the bottom in a pair of Air Max and I struggled. I was trying to walk up a hill and sideways and I was just going across a landslide. Beer of the day. No, it's not Tubes. He's not Tubes. Tubes has got his own channel. He's a good guy, Tubes. Used to work with him on Soccer AM, didn't I? But there you go. Terry Newman, beer of the day. Beer of the day? I'm the beer of the day. And this is the beer of the day. Gone for a couple of cold Peronis first and foremost. My old man drinks these. And this is like the birth of my drinking days. When I was like sort of 16, he started to let me have a couple of beers with a takeaway or something. It's always Carlsberg. So he's stuck with that. And then, of course, for when things get really serious. That's like a proper advert. For when things get very serious, try Jam Shed. There you go. So, right. Team news done. Hello's done. Sponsorships not done. Please enjoy some messages from our sponsor. Let's start off with Bitcoin Ben. I call him Bitcoin Ben, but he helps you invest in any cryptocurrency whatsoever. He's got me in the Digibyte market. He's getting an extended advert here, but I'm happy with him because today Digibyte went through the roof. Enjoy.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the ChangeAngel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. ChangeAngel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert. Sorry, bear with 1 second. I know you're back. I'm just trying to get a graphic on the screen, which could be beneficial to us all, especially me. Hashtag pay me. So there's only 11 games left. We've got QPR in a week and then someone away next weekend. That's going to go quite quickly. So I will say, if you want to be a sponsor, I'm not sure where I stand on the live streams yet next season, but the 6 sponsors you see during all in-house videos, 4 of that 6 have already gone. So if you do want to sponsor the channel next season, that is our website, www.lionstv.co.uk. And you can, on that website, submit a contact form where You can email me if you're interested. You've got a small business. If you're not a drama. Just thought I'd mention it while we're doing the pleasantries. Right, let's get back to the comments. We are 15 minutes away, so we can have some questions. Why not? And score predictions. I like them as well. I went for a 1-1 draw, I believe, pre-match with Jeb Wallace to get our goal. Joe Might said, did you ever get top bins in the Soccer Am car park? I've actually got a video. And I just missed it. That's not even like, oh, I did just miss it. I literally went top. So as you're looking at it that way, top, opened my body up, and it went about that much below the top bin. Yeah, but I could never take it out. They make it look very... Bullard and Hughes make that look very easy at times, and it's fucking not. Robbie Green stuck one in top bins. He says Bennett's going to as well. 1-0 to Millwall. Bennett to score. Come on, you Lions. Mick Robinson's going for a 3-1 Millwall win. Any idea when Cornby Falls Teeth is back and a 2-1 win, says Martin Morris? I don't know. I did see something online that said all the players missing, steaming up a bit there, all the players missing, Zahor, Leonard, Murray Wallace was included in that, Corned Beef, they're all allegedly going to be fit towards the start of next month after the international break for the Rotherham game on the 2nd of the month. So, yeah, start of the month apparently. Alan Browning going for 1-0 Millwall win. Hutchinson. Charles Stower, good afternoon, mate. 1-1 from Amsterdam. Lawrence is watching in Malta. Your backdrop is brighter than his. I don't know why it's so bright. Well, I do because I've got this on, but this is also playing up. If I go too low on it, it could switch out completely. Oh, like that. Do we want that though? That's no good, is it? It's got to be a little bit of something in it. Is that better? Don't know. Listen, I say I'm making do at the minute. I'm not at home, so I do apologise. But once I get back home now, it's going to be all systems go. We're going to get the set, that whole wall completely finished. I'm going to bring the desk forward and get a wide angle lens camera, so you'll be able to see all the backdrop during the games. Philip, you're popping up a lot in a minute, Philip, on my timelines, on my comments. Thanks for the support. Listening to all the players from the 80s and 90s just shows what team spirit we had and how many of the players came through the ranks. They were proper Millwall. Yeah, mate. Do you know what? Football's ain't as... I mean, I was a kid in the 80s, of course, but I've got a baby face, but used to have. Yeah, it's different these days. Football isn't as interesting, in my opinion. Eric Smith, they should stick Romeo in McDonald's shop. I thought I was clicking on Rob Jacobs' one. Let's have an entertaining 2-1 win today. Entertainment. That's all we want. A little bit of talking points, a little bit of off our seat moments, a little bit of jumping around and being excited. David Byrne was brilliant. Thank you very much, Dave. Alan, sorry. Dave Budgie Byrne was brilliant. Not many people have watched that one. That could be the curse of putting videos out on Friday night. Friday is not a good day to upload on YouTube, really, especially, to go live and stuff or anything, really. It's not really a good day to upload on YouTube. So the only ones that can get away with it, of course, are the Under the Kosh boys who do a live quiz every Friday, which is brilliant. And we all did that in here last night. My old man fell asleep. I just about beat my mum. She don't know why she'd come out of nowhere. Old Jan was second. She was first for a long time. So, yeah, I might start sticking them out on a different day. Of course, when there's no football on through the summer, then they'll be coming thick and fast, hopefully, if my new job doesn't crush that for me. Bad Nasher, 1-1. That's what I went with, mate, as well. I don't know, Charles. For those tuning in late and don't know what Charles is on about, no Matt Smith today, not even amongst the substitutes. And here is, if you are late tuning, today's starting 11. Bartosz Balkowski in goal. Alex Pearce, of course, will captain the side instead of Sean Hutchinson. He's in the back three alongside Hutchinson and juicy 6'7" Jake Cooper, the Warrior. Murray Wallace comes back out of the wilderness like an absolute shot at the dark to be fit again. I mean, he's only trained 2 to 3 days full training, so could be risky putting him straight back in. With Shane Ferguson there, who's obviously going to leave the club at the end of the season, and Junior Tienza crying out and needing first team experience. And with us unable to go up, down, or sideways this season, I would have started one of the other two. Marlon Romeo, right wing back. I would have gone with Danny McNamara. Shock, Woodsy. Centre midfield with Evans and Thompson just in front of them. Funny enough, iFollow just had this exact team layout, but they had Thompson deeper than Woods. The only person that's going to be deeper than Woods today on that pitch is going to be the big dog in goal, Balkowski. And then Bennett and Jed up front. Again, no recognised striker really, but Bennett is starting to really prove his worth as an out-and-out striker, in my opinion. And yeah, no Matt Smith on the bench whatsoever. I'm assuming that must be an injury. But look, it's no secret that he's not really rated by Rowett. Of course, he nearly went to Huddersfield on transfer deadline day, didn't he? So it's, he's not going to be there forever, Matt Smith. He's out of contract. I believe he will leave the club at the end of the season, along with Shane Ferguson. I don't think Ryan Woods will come back. My God, I fucking hope he doesn't. I pray. But he's still got time to run on his contract at Stoke. So that is going to price us out contract-wise because he's on an absolute lump. Mark my words, he's by far and away the highest paid player at the club at the minute, Ryan Woods. By far and away. Miles away than all the others, which is really annoying because it just eats up our budget for someone who wants to tread water. But anyway, yeah, and even if we did match the wages, we'll have to buy him. So I can't see that one happening either. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next season. I think you'll see Billy Mitchell come to the forefront, and rightly so. I think you'll see, well, hopefully Junior Tienza. I would have played McNamara, Tienza, and Mitchell today. Listen, instead of saying, well, we're worried what might happen, they're better than what we got there, so there's nothing's going to happen. They're going to be, well, maybe not Tienza, but the other two definitely are. So it's not even a risk. But Gary Rowett doesn't like to risk things, does he? I reckon he goes home on a weekend, his missus goes, we'll have a nice takeaway tonight, gal. Yeah. Should we get Indian? So let's try something different. Let's say we go, whoa. No. I like beans on toast. We have beans on toast in this house. And that's that. Then she goes, all right, what about a bit of HP fruit? He goes, whoa. Beans on toast, no butter. That's what I like. That's what we're having. And he's a little bit like that with his football. Very defensive, knows what he likes, won't try new things. I'd love to take him for a fucking curry and stick a foul down his neck. But don't think it's happening. James Edwards has absolutely lost his shit early doors. 5-0 up to us. Cooper, hat-trick. Danny Max on the packet, booze and all shit. Sorry. On the packets of Foster's, I meant. Dan, Alex Pierce, Brace. Millwall 2-1. Be interesting. Simon Patterson, good evening. Where are you, mate? I won't pop the shit. I won't pop the shed until you tell me it's time. That's sitting there waiting in the wings. Apologies for my language a minute ago, by the way. If you knew what I was going about, I do apologise. Alessandro Rossi. That's a great name, by the way. You sound like you played 300 games for Udinese and then went to Juventus. 2-1, Bennett and Thompson. Could happen. Basically, I think it was London News Online just basically said Woods absolutely pied us as well in this thing. Not like, I want to stay at the club. He was like, look, I didn't have an holiday last year. I'm going to go on my holiday. And I'm sure, my agent will sort out whatever's happening, wherever I am next season. Like, completely buoyed us off, basically. But there you go. Dan Rayner, 3-1 Mill will come on. You Lions, there is 8 minutes to kick off. This could happen. And I fucking hope it doesn't. You are not reading my message, is Melinda Daja. Faja? There you go, just read one. Good afternoon, Harry and Julie Bowden, the Northants Lions. Always positive. Always saying we're going to score 3 as well. 3-1. Let's hope so. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you're a massive fan from Iran, that rhymed as well. I'm a big Mill fan. Well, thanks for tuning in from Iran. I don't really know what to say about that. Laura Frongia. Okay, it sounds like I'm only shouting out the girls here. Any boys? Simon Patterson. Hopefully Woods and Rowett both gone next season, Dan. I couldn't agree more, mate. Could not agree. 1. Beans 1, toast 1. His missus goes, we'll have a boost tonight, Galway. Or he goes home to, stop bringing his missus into it. Goes home to Joe Carnell with Mr. iPad and he goes, Gal, should we have a few beers tonight? He goes, phew. You know what I like, Joe? I like water, and that's what we're drinking. And I don't change that. I don't like to try and excite myself. This is a bit more realistic. 3-1 Derby, of course, managed by I follow so bad. It advertises itself. That is a clever sentence. I know exactly what you mean by saying that. Well, it's so bad, it's good. Like, there's no such thing as bad press, but it's so shit. It just gets everyone talking about it. I do understand completely what you're on about there, mate. But yeah, well done. 3-1 Derby, says James. Darren Story, good afternoon, Big D. Millwall 1-0 win. Chris Wilder, I'd love it. Do you know what? It's an interesting fact for you. Chris Wilder was actually brought up in Swanley in Kent. And I can't say what else he did with someone I know because it might expose the person I know as they're one of my friends. But yeah, grew up around Swanley. I'd love Chris Wilder. I can't believe he's leaving the club. But this is a Mill channel, of course. But I have got, and I ain't going to make no bones about it, I've got a little soft spot for Sheffield United. I just think I just love their ground. It's a good club. We always have a good day when we go there. And to get him to League One into the Premier League, you know, he should have the right to keep his job. However, it's not about, you know, his management. It's about disagreements over recruitment, apparently. But by the way, go and watch Benjamin Bloom's channel. So he's got a little soft spot for Millwall, but he's got a very good Championship channel, and he's put a full video up on it. And my dad was asking me questions about it last night. I said, Dad, you know what? If you want to know all about it, go and watch Benjamin Bloom, because he covers the Championship predominantly, but also manages in and out from all divisions. And if you want to know anything about that situation, Benjamin Bloom's your man. Anyway, that's enough shout-outs for everyone else. We are on 14,830 odd subscribers. So if we have a very, very good day, which we've not been having lately, by the way, on the live streams, because I think season's coming to the end, so people are a little bit, well, they're not too fussed. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's right there, the icon. Just click on it, or it'll be somewhere. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It is, was, and always will be free. So if we can get to 15K sooner rather than later, we will do it by the end of the month. You know, it's windy down here. Mark Mason's going for a 2. What is this? Beans, Neil, toast, Neil. I know I started that, but I don't understand. I don't understand it. Oh, Chaz, do you know what? You're not the only one to say that. You're not the only one to, like, all the boys on the group chat Lions TV. Well, they're all a bit younger than me. Well, the majority of them are. Pete's not. Joe had his, Kenny had his yesterday. Felt a bit wobbly as well for a couple of days after. I've not had mine yet because I've just moved and I forgot to tell the doctor I've moved. So I'm thinking, do I have it now or do I not? No Smith today. If you are just joining us, not even on the bench. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. I follow is here. You are here. I am here. And we are ready to go. Yeah, it's gone to, hang on. Well, it's as a man who, well, actually I'm 41. I'm not doing, people like to dig the barn. I ain't doing bad for 41. There's a little bit there where it could be healthier. But that's nothing. Some summer funds from Lions TV couldn't sort. Yeah, it's gone again, isn't it? It's going again. I noticed that yesterday. I was watching him again. He was talking on the telly, Rooney, and I wasn't listening to a word he was saying. I was like, fucking hell, Wayne, your Barnett is on the way out again, son. It's just not meant to be with him, is it? And he's Barnett. It's just all the money in the world can't save that Barnett. And he looks like Shrek, the poor bastard. But he's absolutely disheveled up to the eyeball, so he's probably not bothered. Oh, that is very, very true. That is very, very true. Wilder's agent is Jamie Morley. Because when can smell toast downstairs. Well, anyway, when Jamie Morley come on Lions Lounge Lockdown, his brother-in-law, Lee Lion Verrier, shout out to Lee if you tuned in, Lee, he gave me Jamie Morley's number and he sent it to me. And when I looked on Jamie Morley's phone number, it was a WhatsApp picture of Chris Wilder. And I was like, what the fuck? And then as I found out, Wilder's agent is Jamie Morley. So Jamie's going to be drinking mojitos on the beach very shortly once he gets Wilder a new club, if he wasn't already, which he is. He's Keiko. Good luck to him. Steve Lees, they didn't give Wilder any money in January. Oh, is that what it was, Steve? That's what it was. There you go. Don't bother with Benjamin Blooms. I forgot we had Stato, Steve Lees, the legend. Good afternoon, Stephen, although I've already spoke to you today and yesterday. I feel like I have to say hello to you on here as well. It doesn't count. Fernando Bertrand Gonzalez. Your name I always remember when we get the monk chant going. I always remember that one. Liam Fisher, good afternoon. We're 2 minutes from kickoff. As of yet, no one is out here. So let's carry on talking. What's your predictions on today's game? I'm going for a 2-0 win to the Lions. I'm going for a 1-1 draw with Jeb Wallace to get a goal from a set piece. That's just reminding me, because the teams are now coming out and there is 1 minute to go. I am streaming this live on YouTube for your benefit, and let's not lie, the shout for mine as well. Please, if you see something happen, a goal go in, a foul, even if it's, Jake Cooper just picks his nose and hit it, I don't want to hear it. Please, let me tell you it, and then once you've seen it, we can talk about all you like. Any Wallies will be thrown out the group. We are a group. I keep saying it's not. I keep calling it a group chat, and it's a live stream. We're a group. We're a family. Please, do not say in the chat, it's half time, it's full time. Oh, game over. Oh, penalty. Red card. God, what a save from Bar. Oh, Woods has passed it backwards again. You can put that because we all know it's going to fucking happen anyway. Please don't ruin it for me and put it in the comments. I've got this new trick now. I've got 2 laptops. I actually haven't got 2 laptops. You know what happened? My son saved up his birthday money and he went to me, Dad, I found a PlayStation 5 for sale in fucking near where we live on Facebook Marketplace. So I said, okay. So we went round there and he would pick me up and we'll go around there. When I picked him up, he went, you ain't got 150 quid over. I'm 150 short. I was like, what? So he told me, like, literally before we went round there. So I lent him 150 quid. He said, I'm selling my PlayStation VR. Once I've done that, I'll give you the money back. So I said to him, I'll tell you what, there's 12 league games left. Lend me your laptop every match day. By the way, I bought him the laptop last Christmas for 500 quid, and I'll let you off the 150. So we struck a deal done, shake on it, and hashtag pay him. He's made 150 quid out of lending me his laptop for every match day. But it works a lot better because I'm talking to you here, and here's the comments. But watch this. Oh, okay, now. Bang. There you go. And now we're watching it from a whole different angle. You're watching me watching the game, so I can't really see the comments. So it helps me through people trying to fucking ruin it for me. Oh, it's a Wally alert. It's a Wally, and it's not you. It's not you. Alan Knowles. Melindia has some up to what's top than our strikers. Right. Okay, the teams are out. It's looking like we might kick off. You know, again, it says on my clock it's 3:01. My YouTube is up to date. What has happened here? Right, this is random. There's a minute silence, okay? Millwall players are in the centre circle. Derby players, referees are in the centre circle. But Derby are doing a minute silence on their touchline. I don't know why Derby players are not doing it the rest of us, but yeah, got the Wally. By the way, yeah, he's gone. I've already caught him. I ain't got a problem with other. I haven't got a problem with other fans being in the chat as long as they're respectful and they subscribe. But if they keep giving it, like 2 already have, then they will be removed. Just before there's a minute silence, please someone tell me why the Millwall players and the officials are standing in the centre circle doing that, and the Derby players are doing it on the touchline. That is very weird. Right, before we start, 2 more things. Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel at the bottom of the screen if you wish to. If you don't, not a problem. You can also donate directly to PayPal because, by the way, not only do YouTube take 30% of my super chats, I also got an email the other day saying they're going to start taxing me on 24% of all my earnings. Thank you very much. So pretty much I'll be paying YouTube to come on YouTube. So my PayPal's in there. We've got a website. We've got a clothing range, as you can see, Patreon, all that shebang. Let's get across to the game. I was going to say something else. How's that look? Yeah, is that better if I do that? That's actually better, isn't it? That's actually better. Right. Oh, the game's kicked off. I was going to say when the game kicks off, but we've already kicked off. Derby have taken the centre. Who calls it that anymore? The centre. Millwall are attacking. I was going to say what would be the away end, but there's no real way end at Derby, is there? Because we sort of put us in the corner. Millwall are in their home strip of blue. Someone has gone down very early. Ben Thompson. Oh, it's a fucking nasty tackle. I think it's... He's in a lot of pain, Ben Thompson, here. He's in a lot of pain. Trying to get this camera right. Yeah, that is better. That is better. That is better. Oh, enough. I'm going to look at this again on the replay because I'm tempted to say this should be a red card. Mate, it's a fucking red card. It's a blatant red card. It has to be a red card on Ben Thompson. Oh, he's fucking done him right on the kneecap. Right on the kneecap. I don't know what's happening here. But anyway, the game's back underway. Billy Mitchell... Ben Thompson is up. Sorry, someone said Billy Mitchell in the comments. That, for me, has to be a Stonewall penalty. What am I talking about? A red card. Millwall win the ball back. Here is Thompson, the injured player. He's been fouled again. And the ref plays the advantage. No, and now he pulls it back. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, to be fair. Yeah, it's fucking bad, Steve, wasn't it? Really bad. I didn't forget the clap Volta. I am very sorry, mate. They started before I got the chance to fucking do it. Oh, wow. That was a stone... that was a Stonewall red card, in my opinion. So I'm looking like this because you're over here. So I'm just looking. I can't look. Yeah, I think the camera angle's fine. I think the lighting is fine. I'll check the comments. If the lighting's not fine and the camera's not fine, let me know. But 2 minutes in, Ben Thompson's already been fouled badly twice. One should have been a red card. Wasn't given. And now he's been fouled again. Jeb Wallace is going to shoot from 30, all of 30 yards. Ooh. That was a very interesting free kick because it didn't go up, it didn't go down, he just fucking fizzed one. It didn't look like the worst free kick in the world. I'm sure the camera angle from behind the guy was going to tell me it was. No, it deflects. Derby's wall breaks and it deflects and it's going to be a corner, isn't it? Well, it should be. And it isn't. It should be a corner as well. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? It looked like it took a fucking... It looks like it took a deflection to me. Sorry, Joe, you was correct, mate. I've not put a score up. I'm just about to do it now. There you are. There's the latest score. Derby 0, Millwall 0. 3 minutes gone at Pride Park, whatever they call it these days. I like to call it Pride Park. Here's Mason Bennett against his old club. Nice play. Knocks in Jed Wallace, who's in the channel. Looks for Mason Bennett again. Bennett gets it in the area. Cuts it back. Good play from Jed and Bennett. But Bennett under pressure from a challenge. Doesn't get a lot on his cross. It scuffs and leads to the goalkeeper. In Bennett's defence, there was absolutely no one in there anyway. So, is this all right, by the way? The lighting and stuff. Colin Moon, absolute legend, as always. Dishow! Thank you for your donations to Lions TV. Ongoing, very much appreciated. Please subscribe to Lions TV if you haven't already. We're going to hit 15K very, very shortly. Here come Derby on the attack now. 3.5 minutes gone in the game. They're getting the ball from left to right, and they're now attacking our left-hand side. Crossed into the box. Header drops. Bolkowski claims in his green kit. Picture's fine. Good. It's not too dark, is it? No, it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. So you're here. I know you're here, but I'm trying to look at what I can see. I can see me on that screen. So I'm just trying to look and make sure it's all right. It's all good. Audio's good. I hate keep moving around, but once my flat's done, won't have to move at all. Get it set up beautiful indoors. Jake Cooper heads the ball. Loose ball drops to a Derby player, and he's fouled by Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace didn't really put a challenge in. He just sort of stands his man up. But it is a free kick to Derby. Bang on halfway. 4 minutes and 30 seconds gone in the game. If you want to sync your thing with mine. Perfect lighting. Perfect. It's all good. Zafir Oskan, good afternoon, my friend. Thank you very, very much. It's a free kick to Derby. 5 yards inside Mill's half. It's going to be hung up towards our box. It's going to be cleared, is it? Oh, Hutchinson was backtracking, but does get the header on it. Only central, no shot. Oh, what's happened there? Waghorn wants something. It looked like he's dropping on George Evans' head. But Evans, going to watch the replay. It doesn't look like Evans really jumps. 5 minutes gone in the game. As you can see on the screen, it is Derby 0, Millwall 0. There's Wayne Rooney and his failing hairline. Trying to get my failing hairline in the shot. Anyway, I didn't see what happened there on the replay, but the ball was headed away by Hutchinson, and it came back, and Evans looked like he went to jump, and he didn't get off the ground, and then Waghorn almost got him behind him, but he didn't. A donation from Western Australia. Jimmy Hardley, mate. That was a bad accent, wasn't it? From everyone at Mill supporters, a club, Western Australia. Jimmy, Dishow, mate. Thank you so much for your donation to Lions TV. I'm sure you've donated before as well. Nothing much happening in the game at the minute. There is 6 minutes gone from Pride Park. It is Derby in their home strip of white and black, of course. 0 and Millwall in our home strip of blue. 0. I suppose blue makes the most sense. I wouldn't mind seeing the red kit get a little outing today. But in a minute, we've got some defending to do. Ball into the channel. Hutchinson's going to try and see that out of play. Fucking hell, ref. Absolutely fucking sledgehammered in the back by Martin Waghorn. Another player that was shit for us, but seems to be good for everyone else. And it's a free kick. It was stupid from Waghorn. It was going to go for a goal kick. But now I suppose you give Derby the advantage because instead of being a place kick, Bolkowski's not come all the way out to buy the corner flag to take what he would have took right in front of his goal. Martin Sexton, good afternoon from Ireland. How are you? Let's talk about Bruno and, Borat maybe. Couldn't see it all. Long kick upfield, flicked on. Derby player heads it back. I don't think the ball touched the floor until it landed back in his grasp. 7 minutes gone. Derby 0, Millwall 0. Nothing of any interest happened as of yet other than Mason Bennett on a good little run. Played a 1-2 with Jen, gets into the box, but his cross, there wasn't anyone in the box anyway for him to cross it to, but it was It was scuffed and deflected and landed, thankfully, in the grasp of the Derby goalkeeper. James Hudson is a Derby fan. Charlotte Potts is a Derby fan. Welcome, Derby fans. As long as you're respectful, don't be Wallies, because we do have Wally buttons with Wally alerts. And make sure you subscribe, of course. So far, Derby 0, Millwall 0. Nothing has happened at all in the game. I'm trying to stir some emotion and something to try and tell you what's going on, but literally nothing has happened in this game. Throw on taken by Sean Hutchinson. Plays a 1-2 and a 3-4 with ex-Derby player Alex Pearce, who puts it back to Bolkowski, who now sticks it long over halfway, but we've got no one with an aerial threat, and it's just munched up by the Derby back line. Headed up, Marlon Romeo does well. Loose ball falls to Derby, clips over the top. Hutchinson brings it down, nice control. Plays it short to Marlon Romeo, takes it nicely on his chest. Nice ball into Jed. Bennett steps over it. Jed was coming in from an offside position by the look of it, but it's gone back to the Derby keeper. He's getting closed down by Thompson. Whew. Casual as you like from the Derby keeper. He actually does well. Cuts onto his left foot and plays a pass through the middle. And now Derby are on the attack from their goalkeeper. Waghorn on the ball. The fucking absolute unit. Oh, no, it's not Waghorn. It's like a skinnier version. Looks like him with better hair. Whoever he is, he's on the ball. And they're going to get the cross into the box towards the far post. Marlon Romeo's beating in the air. Marlon, what are you doing, mate? Marlon Romeo is just waiting for it to drop out the air. Liam Trotter scores for Bromley. What about that? There's a lot of people talking a lot of languages that I don't know in that chat, so I'll let you all crack on with it. And I'll tell you that the score is on the screen from Pride Park. Derby 0, Millwall 0, 9 minutes gone in the game. Here is the Derby goalkeeper, rolls it out to his centre-back, who's going to travel left with it. It's not history between Millwall and Derby. It's just like the players and the manager, and there's a lot of interactions and overlaps, isn't there? Also, Lee Gregory not in the starting lineup today, which is, for me, a good thing, because, as we all know, I absolutely loved Lee Gregory as a Millwall player, and is a Millwall legend, in my opinion. Yeah, Romeo was daydreaming, mate, wasn't he? Absolutely daydreaming. And he's been caught a few times. How am I watching this? I'm watching it on iFollow. You can watch it on the Derby iFollow. You can watch it on the Millwall iFollow. You pay £10 cash, sterling. That's how it works. Well, actually, you don't pay cash. You pay on your bank card. And you can watch the game. It's very simple. If you are a fan of either of those sides, or you watch it in general, surely you're not thick enough that you don't know that. Preparation, as I always say. Preparation. You know the game's coming all week. Don't ask me at 3:10 how you can watch it. It's just ridiculous. No organisation in their life, some people. Anyway, 10 minutes gone in the game. Long ball up, cleared away. Derby, right back, heads it back to... Who's in goal? Oh, fucking man bun on it. Looks like a cheap fucking Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the goalkeeper. Scott Carson was their keeper for years, Carson, wasn't he? Carson. Long diag from Derby up towards the Mill penalty area. One in the air under challenge by Sean Hutchinson. Cleared. Ben Thompson can't pick up the loose ball, falls over. Come on, Tomo. I love you, Tomo, but you've got to stop falling over, mate. It's the only criticism I've got. Parrott scored for Ipswich. This is a bit of an ongoing... Is this actually a thing? It's a bit of an ongoing joke in our live streams, isn't it? People go, yeah, Parrott scored, and then he hasn't actually scored. I don't know. If you enjoy it, crack on. Comments help me. And subscriptions is there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. It's here somewhere. There. 15,000 on our way. Ball into the channel for their striker chase. Hutchinson clears it up. Marlon Romeo's under pressure. Alex Pearce going to clear. Good play. Nicely out by Millwall, but it's ball up towards Jed and Bennett, and they're both pacey. They're both skillful. They've both got power and direct where they're running, but neither of them have an aerial threat, and the balls just keep coming straight back. And there's Derby again on the ball. Edging towards halfway down their right-hand side. Into the Millwall half. Back into the Derby half. Still in the Derby half. I was going to try and be clever. I thought he was going to play it forward 2 yards into that half again, but it didn't happen. Right. Oh, Barrett actually has scored. Yeah, there was a thing the other week. Honestly, my fucking life. Trotter's just so far today, it's Derby 0, Millwall 0, but it is Liam Trotter 1. Troy Parrott one. I don't know why you'd put that in the chat. Good luck to you. I have absolutely no interest in people who have left the club or other team scores. But if you like doing it and other people like it, fair play. Yeah, it's just Do you know what? I'm not even going to call him a Wally. I'm just going to call him a plank. He's just, I don't know if he thinks he's funny or he's just a bit drippy or he's got no preparation in his life or he's looking for a bit of attention. I don't know what it is with him, but he's on the right way to get a straight red. Let's have it right. Free kicks at Derby, 12 and a half minutes gone in the game. It's a, sort of in between the halfway and our penalty area. It's going to be taken on their left-hand side, a diag towards the box. Millwall holding a line just advanced of the penalty area. It's whipped in left-footed. It's headed clear by Alex Pearce. But the loose ball, mate, where is everyone? Fuck me. It's picked up by a Derby player. And they've got a chance now to get Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace stands him up, so he crosses left foot. It's not a bad ball into the box at all. But no Derby players sort of time their run or were joining at the back post. And it's headed clear. And then just a long ball towards Jed. Ooh, it's good play from their defender, to be fair. It's a quick throw out from their keeper, and Derby are fucking in possession here quite a lot, and they're back on the attack already. Long diag, it's given away. That's a bad ball from their player. It's going to be a throw on 13 minutes. Goal update from the Championship. Cardiff 1, Watford 0. I know I said I'm not bothered, but you might be, and it's just popped up on my screen. Dan, say hello to my son, Rob. Rob Fenton, hello, mate. How are you? I don't usually do shout-outs, but I felt in a good mood. I'm not big time. I shouldn't do shouts, but if I do one, I'll start doing them all, and then I end up not commentating on the game. But there you go, mate. That one's for you. You got him first. That'll be the only one I'll do. Was considering going on Mo, actually. Why not? I get asked to do enough videos for people, and I thought, oh, imagine that. You start making money from that as well. Hashtag pay him. Lambs. I'll be like a lamb to the slaughter. Anyway, ball forward, cleared away. Throw on to Millwall on halfway. 14 minutes gone in the game at Pride Park. Billy Moriarty, I'm doing well, mate. Thank you very much. Solo. Watford have equalised, by the way, against Cardiff already. I haven't seen him anymore. Preparation. You know, Bournemouth 0, Barnsley 1. I tell you what, isn't that 6 v 7th? Since I said I'm not fussed about other scores, I've not stopped telling other scores. But they're popping up on my screen and not a lot's happening in this game. So why fuck not? Why fuck not? It says like a Northerner. Why the fuck not? Bournemouth 0, Barnsley 1. I think that's, Barnsley going to pull further away from Bournemouth, who are just outside the promotion playoff chasing pack. 14 and a half minutes gone. The score is on the screen, as you can see, and it is Derby 0, Millwall 0. I was about to say I'd love to see the possession stats. I'd dread to see the possession stats because Derby have had the ball, I'd say, for around 12 minutes of that 14 and a half. We can't get the ball off them. And here they come again down our left-hand side. A lot of work to do there, number 7. And Alex Pearce does well. Had a good start to the game, Pearce. And he's like a non-pumped, shorter, younger version of Waghorn there, 7. I don't know who he is. But he's got him a throw on deep inside Millwall territory. And it's going to be taken by this guy. This guy, that's not his name, by the way. He's not like Chinese, this guy. Don't know who he is. But he's taking the throw on to the non-pumped Waghorn. Non-pumped Waghorn plays it back to the skipper, forever your skipper is, but he's got an armband on. And Derby still in possession, keeping it now, switching it nicely. They're going, he's lost. Jed Wallace could be in here. Went under centre-half's foot, and we've seen Jed in recent weeks create chances like that. Centre-half slipped. Jed was on him. Luckily for their defender, he recovered, knocks it back to the keeper. Keeper plays it short, and here come Derby again on the attack. This is really shit from us. We're not pressing. We have no possession. And they're in behind us here. Murray Wallace has been caught. Not surprised. He's been injured for ages. Crossed into the box. Towards the back post. Marlon Romeo again. Doesn't even jump. And the header goes wide at the far post. It's been all Derby. And we just don't look like we got going. We don't look like we're interested in getting going. In pressing. We're going forward. It's been shocking. They're showing a replay. Marlon Romeo, okay, he did try and make a challenge. But I've seen this too many times from Marlon lately. People getting caught on the wrong side of him and scoring goals. Happened at Luton. Happened at Barnsley, and it's nearly just happened again there. But Forsyth headed it wide. 16 and a half minutes gone in the game. Oh, fucking hell. Morrow's gone in. Funny enough, I'm only a 36 waist. I'm just big up top. And that is where I keep my wallet in my top pocket. Hashtag pay me this show. Anyway. Shoms says Barnsley are going to get playoffs. I am telling you. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that in a minute. I thought, do you know what? Steve Lees very kindly gives us the stats and says 37, 63 in favour of Derby. I thought it was probably, it's bad enough. I thought it was worse. The players must have heard us because they're having a little bit of possession here at the minute. Just as I said, that Murray Wallace sticks one into the channel. It's not a bad one because Thompson's chasing. The Derby defender is going to have to play this. Oh, he ain't seen that out. No, he's put it back to the keeper, who clears it right-footed up towards halfway. Derby pick up the loose ball again. Chip ball towards their striker who heads it down. Martin Waghorn, lovely control from him. Lays it off. And here come Derby again. Piling forward, a little bit of pace about him this time. Brucey's son's on the ball, full side, but he's lost it. Marlon Romeo nicks it off him, gives it to Jeb Wallace. We've got no players forward. Oh, fucking hell. Jeb puts it through one of their players' legs. And here come Millwall now on the gallop with Jake Cooper across halfway, finally. Cooper gives it away. That's not very good at all, is it? Jake Cooper gives it away. And it goes back to... No, it's not a new background. I am at my parents' house while my place is being decorated. So this is what I'm making doing the little box room today. But it's a good little setup. That's going to get darker soon. I'm going to have to try and sit this. Here come Derby now. I'll have to sort that out half time. Derby heading towards our box. Marlon Romeo gets taken on, crossed in, cleared away. Good play. Good clearance by Alex Pearce. In my opinion, had a good start to the game. Marlon Romeo, fuck me. I don't know what him and George Evans are doing, but between them, George Evans has got it back. Of course, it gets another player against his former club. Plays into Woods. Woods to Evans. We're so deep. We're so deep, all of us. That's a great ball, though, from Evans. Fantastic ball. Can Bennett get there? He can't. He can't get there. Mate, I love it. I love it. It makes the show. Why fucking not? It's all in good jest, isn't it? I can laugh at myself. Why not? I don't take myself that seriously. Is that a bit better now? I'd actually like to go for a drink with you, Sleepy. That would mean you'd have to tell me who you really are, but it's not going to happen, is it? I'm not sure I even want that to happen now, if I'm honest. 19 and a half minutes gone. Derby nil. Millwall nil. As you can see on the screen from Pryduff Parkuff. I had a beer in a while. Derby Luke just got the ball in their half. Players just run it forward 20 yards with no challenge right through the middle of the pitch. And here they come again, Derby now, cutting inside. Marlon Romeo does well, forces him down the line. And here's Bruce's... it's going to be offside from Derby, is it? No, it's not. Still got the ball. Good play from Waghorn. Derby keeping the ball quite nicely, if I'm honest. Ryan Woods gets sent for an hot dog, and here come Derby on the attack. Switching it again from left to right. This is about 10, 15 passes from Derby. Granted, they're not getting really that close to the goal with it, but we're doing all the running at the minute. Jed's doing some very good running, trying to nick it back for us. And Derby are popping it. It's about 30 passes, but it's now ended up back with their goalkeeper. Again, if that was me, I would be, let him have it there. But obviously, you need the ball to play football, to build confidence, to build tempo, build momentum, and score goals. And at the minute, we have not had any of the ball. This has got to be around 80-20 now for Derby, surely. And they're popping it. Where's Helen? Where's Helen today, says Alan Browning. I'm not sure. Danny McNamara all day long for me, Trevs. All day long. Score update from the Championship. Middlesbrough 1, Stoke City 0. And by the way, Derby's still got the ball. This has got to be a record amount of time for one team to have the ball. And they're popping. And they're getting a little bit closer to our goal now. Mate, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Tim Kellier. There's a score for the Wallet. Tim, thank you for your ongoing contributions to the channel. Very much appreciated. Thanks for being a sponsor next season. Kellier Electrical will be one of the backball sponsors next season. Tim's a Millwall fan, obviously, and a fan of Lions TV, which suits me. So, thanks, as always, mate. Very much appreciated. Looking forward to having you as a sponsor next season. If you want any electrical work done, then contact, I'm not even sure I'm saying it right, Kellier Electrical. We've got the ball back finally, but Bulkowski sends one long. 22 minutes gone in the game. Get it down, Mason. Get him. Mason Bennett gets it down. Bit of an hospital ball. George Evans manages to make it, but he can only sort of, whilst sliding, poke it in Ben Thompson's direction, and it went to a Derby player. And Derby, once again, retain possession. They are on halfway. Millwall seem content to let him have it there. They've got a deep line midfielder who does the Woods role, although he's in front of his centre-backs, and he's popping it quite a lot. He's seeing a lot of the ball and dictating the play. And he's just happy to play it along the back line. We're happy to let him have it. We're not even crossing halfway. Not even cross halfway. Kimran O'Shea said, what kit we got on? We have got on our home blue kit. Jed Wallace concedes a free kick on the halfway line. Frustration sneaks in on Jed, and he fouls a Derby player. And Derby plays 4, 5, 6 or 7, 10 or 11 short passes. They've still got the ball. They get a little bit closer towards the goal now. Here they come. It's good play. Jake Cooper tries to cut it out. It's going to be a goal kick, is it? Or did Cooper get a touch on it? No, it is a goal kick. 23 and a half minutes gone in the game. 2, 3, 5. Well, this is... let me put it on the screen quickly why nothing's really happening. Oh, no, here's the team. Sorry. It's Bolkowski in goal, so you can't see that because you can see the live scoreboard. Flat back 3. Woods is sitting deep. At the minute, Evans and Thompson are as well. And Romeo and Murray Wallace can't get forward. So Bennett and Jed are so isolated. It's absolutely unbelievable. But it's a goal kick. Bolkowski sticks it long. We're approaching the 24th minute of the game. And it goes over the halfway line and out of play for a Derby throw-in. Throw-on. What do you call it? Throw-ons or throw-ins? I always call it throw-on. Some people call it throw-in. Throw it into play or throw it onto the pitch. Anyway, Mason Bennett does well. Holds it out on the chest. He's played a very interesting ball over the top, and I couldn't work out what he'd done at first, but it was good, and Jed appreciated it, but unfortunately it didn't come off, and it runs out of play for a Derby County goal kick. 24 and a half minutes gone. They have totally dominated possession. However, I must admit, they haven't troubled Bart at all, and we haven't troubled their keeper at all. Both keepers have throw in. Yes, I say throw in. Colin, I'm going to get this going now. Mad Mike says throw on. Oh, Colin just says throw. That's easy enough. Sitting on the fence there, Cole. It's a throw. Yeah, it's a throw in. Throw on. Oh, Murray Wallace heads it back to Bart. And the Derby striker follows in and barges Bart off the pitch. So it's going to be a free kick, but in effect, it's also a goal kick because it's pretty much on the tip of the 6-yard box. We need Leonard in. We need McNamara in. We need Mitchell in. We need a few in. Throw does deal both, Colin. You are right. Peter Mould, after about 20 beers, it's throw up. Throw up. Steve, love it. Do you know you're a mind reader, Steve? 69% possession. Wait, that's what she said. To Derby, 31 to us. I still think from watching the game, that seems generous to us, but who am I to argue with Stato Steve? Oh, is that a foul? Is that a foul? Mason Bennett wanted the foul, not given. And Derby goalkeeper throws the ball out. Sorry, my screen's telling me it can update something for me. It says, no, you're right, mate. Update. Let me know tomorrow. I'll think about it tomorrow. Throw out Rowett. Oh, dear. Alan Browder, yeah. It's a throw. It's not a throw, it's throw. Marcus goes for throw in. Millwall have the ball, 26 and a half minutes gone in the game. Murray Wallace on the ball. To Ryan Woods. To Bolkowski. Bolkowski has a little bit of pressure. Sticks it long. I think that's going to go out of play. It is going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw on, throw in, throw to Derby. Bolkowski's doing his conkers about something. Wants someone marked who's having a little bit of a cheat up and lying very deep. Steve Downey, thank you very much, mate. Ciao. There you go. Thank you so much for your donation, Steve. Very much appreciated. The Budgie Burn, very good video. He's a real good guy and a real good laugh. And I enjoyed doing it a lot, and I will do more. So thanks for your donation. Very much appreciated. Please, if you haven't already, I know I say it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're touching 15,900. We will hit, 14,900. We will hit 15K. Definitely, I would say by the end of this month. We'll definitely obviously hit it by the end of the season. But I just want to get it there. Let's get there sooner rather than later. As David Brent would say. We're going to have to talk about redundancies sooner rather than later. Anyway, that's enough David Brent impressions. Ben Thompson picks up a loose ball. Oh, fuck off. There's a Derby player down. What's happened here? Is it a free kick to Derby? Go update. Wickham 1, Preston, North End 0. Wickham having a little not a little revival. Oh, it's the non-pumped. His name's Josinak or something, but it's just easy to call him the non-pump way, calling it. Takes one around the ear off from George Evans. No hands raised. Nothing really wrong with it. But what a shock. He's rolling around holding his ear roll like he's been shot. And now he's up. That's because he's not as pumped as Wackle. That's what's happened to him. Take the 0-0 and beans on toast for dinner. Daniel Hollier, hello. Good. So, yeah, here we go. Ball's back in play. 28.5 minutes gone. This has been one of the worst games of football I've ever witnessed. I'm not sure about you, but I'm still trying to keep it fun for you. Left back takes Derby out of trouble. Derby still with the ball. Crossing over halfway into our half. They're a little bit ball into the box. Marlon Romero's going to deal with that as he turn and clear it, Marlon. Oh, he kicks it straight to fucking Bruce Forsyth at left back. Forsyth crosses it in, headed away. Oh, it's sort of flicked on by Hutchinson. Luckily for us, it lands on Murray Wallace's left boot, and he sort of volleys it clear, but it's back Derby again on the attack. Bruce Forsyth again. Good game down the left. Into the centre. Switch the cross. Oh, come on, boys. Look at the space they've got. Who's picking this guy up? They're a little bit like us in a way, though, because they have a lot of possession. Well, we don't have a lot of possession, but when they get near the goal, they haven't got the final idea, so they're sort of cutting back. And I know managers like teams to do that, just build and keep going left and keep going right and move players and try and unpick the door at the right time. But they've ended up back with their goalkeeper now. There's 30 minutes gone in the game from Pride Park. As you can see on the screen, it's Derby 0, Millwall 0. About 80% possession to Derby, I would say, without troubling Bolkowski at all. But you'd rather have the ball than not, wouldn't you, so it right? And it's still on the ball. I've been waffling bollocks for about 35 seconds, and Derby's still got it. And now they've moved it from the centre to the left. Fullback putting out to Bruce Forsyth, realised he's better as a game show host. Oh, no, now he's on the ball. Bruce switches it back to the centre-back, who's on halfway. Their skipper, the 15. I don't know who he is. He's seen a lot of the ball, and he's just got complete freedom to do so. Complete freedom to do so. And we're letting them have it. Maybe we're doing the right thing, letting them have it, but it's literally in the middle like a game of chess. No one's really moving on the pitch. It's like looks like watching Italian football in the 90s, but like a shit version. They go for the crossfield ball and they can't. Murray Wallace cuts it out. Ben Thompson's fallen over. Tomo, man, fucking hell. Money's blowing everywhere. Chance for Derby into the area, being forced wide. Cross back in. Hutchinson clears left-footed, hooks one up in the air, and it's only cleared as far as just outside the edge of the box. And they've got this good little winger. I don't know who he is, but he's half decent. And he picks up the loose ball. Derby still in possession. Trying to unlock the door. And as they do, Alex Pearce wins it. Ben Thompson goes down again, but this time he is fouled and Shinny. Shineboat ain't happy, whoever he is. He looks like my mate Tony Munoz with a beard. He won the ball, to be fair. To be fair, he's won the ball. But Thompson was halfway down and we got a free kick, but I don't think that's a foul, if I'm honest. That is very, very true. Alan, they did play midweek. They played Wednesday, actually, didn't they? Drew 0-0 at Barnsley. So they have got a lot more legs than us. I think that's what you're insinuating or angling towards, and I couldn't agree more. But from the resulting free kick, Bolkowski's going to stick one long over halfway towards Jake Cooper, who wins the flick on. Oh, and it's cut out nicely by the Derby defender. It's that 15 again that I spoke about. But he's been robbed of the ball by Jed Wallace. And Jed's wide now. He's got a chance to cross it. He's going to cross it. And it weren't a bad cross, but there was no one in there. So his point is crossing it. So I don't know why Jed's crossed it in there. It's not his fault there's no one in there. But if you look up and there is no one in there, Don't cross it. Don't just cross it because you've done your job, because you know that we're going to concede possession now, and exactly what's happened. This is way too funny. I don't know what's happening. Charlotte's enjoying the live stream, hopefully. I think you're a Derby fan. Woods, you silly ginger prick. Fucking hell, what is he doing? Sorry to all the gingers out there. It's nothing against you. It's just I don't like him. Trying to fucking dwindle on the ball and waddle around, looking for any type of 1 yard backwards pass, but there's no one there, and he almost got robbed. And if he had got robbed, shock, he was the furthest man back for us as well. We have just got no fucking intent of getting forward, no enthusiasm or desire to try and put any sort of fucking creative pattern of play together. Do I remember Paul Goddard? Yeah, signed from Derby. Winning our all-time record signing at one point for a long time. Mark Paris afternoon. I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. Ball forward. Alex Pearce under pressure. Good. Under pressure. Good clearance from Alex Pearce. He's back with the Derby keeper. Mason Bennett working hard to shut him down. Good pressing from Bennett. Forces the Derby keeper to clear it long and out of play for a throw on to Millwall. Throw into Millwall. It's a throw to Millwall. He cuts around. He looks fuming. He's shaking his head. You pick the team, gal. You told them to be fucking absolute cheese rolls and shit their pants and not cross the halfway line. And where's your mate with the iPad? Get the iPad out. That'll solve everything. There's Adam Barrett, the nodding dog. No, where's the iPad? Joe, get the iPad out quick. Sean Hutchinson is going to throw the ball into play. Throw in. Throw it back on the... It's a fucking hospital throw from Hutchinson. Woods had 3 players around him. He done well with it. Done well to get it back to Cooper, who sticks it long. Up towards halfway. Ben Thompson is not having the best of the game, I must be honest. Woods, cool, that's a foul on Woods. Derby player, Woods is like that, waiting for the ball to drop so he can edit. The Derby player who just fucking pushed Balkowski out of play as well. 70-30 possession. There you go. It just pops up on the screen. It's really bad. Really bad from the team. You know, Derby, okay, Wayne Rooney's in charge now. They're going to start doing things the right way, but look at where they are on the table. This should not be happening. Yeah, exactly. And when we do, lump it forward, Sparky. Isn't that? We've got short players, haven't we? It just keeps coming back. Long ball forward. Comes back. Murray Wallace heads it back forward. Loose ball cleared by Derby up towards halfway. It's fucking 50p head. And the ball spending a lot of time in the air. Don't foul him, Murray Wallace. Fucking hell. Murray Wallace does foul him, and the blind is shot wide open. And I thought he was going to take my head off, but it didn't. And it might be more entertaining. It would have been something entertaining, wouldn't it? But yeah, at the minute, Simon, you know what? You must have read my mind, mate. Let's crack on. Well, the jammers. Oh, it's there. That's what I keep forgetting. The camera's there. I've already had 2 beers. Let's have some red wine. See if this makes this afternoon any more bearable. 36 minutes gone in the game. Birmingham 0, Bristol City 1 in other scores from the division. Hutchinson does well with a header. Only manages to head it up in the air. Woods can't win it back. That's a good play, to be fair, by the Derby number. What's he got? Big lump up front. 33. Crossed into the box. Derby want handball. And it's given. It's a free kick. Murray Wallace is... he keeps conceding free kicks or whatever. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but he's not having the best of times with this ref, and he's motioning to the ref saying, that fucking hit me on the arse. You give handball. It was handball from Murray Wallace. It was a free kick. He's turned away, but as he's turned away, he's lifted his hand up and he's hit him on the hand. So, unfortunately, Murray, in the laws of the game, that was a free kick. There's been a donation. Mark Paris, thank you so much. There's been 2 donations. Mark Paris, thank you so much for your donations. And Colin Moon's donated £10 for Charlotte. There you go. Legend, mate. Thank you so much. And Mark, ciao. Thank you, everyone, for your donations to Lions TV. If you're entertained and you don't want to donate, then please at least subscribe. Come on. Come on now. Thanks, as always, all jokes aside, for everyone's contributions, donations, views, the lot. At the minute, Derby got a free kick. The real Martin Waghorn's going to take it. Left-footed, 37 minutes gone. Left foot whips it in, headed by a Derby player, high, wide, and not very handsome over the bar. David Priestley. We must dig trenches in training to prepare for a match day. Oh, Jam Shed says F de Gauvoir. Cheers, everyone. This is your fault, Gary. You. Oh, we don't have one in my house. We have water from the tap as well. Can't be a bit of Jam Shed. I'm not sponsored by Jam Shed, by the way, but I really wish I was. Oh, well done. Thank you very much, Z5 Pro. I slap that bed dust right in the teeth. Thank you for the free subscriptions. Archie, couldn't agree more. And I appreciate the 504 of you that are sitting here watching this shit with me. Or even if you're not watching this shit, you're watching me. To be honest, I'd never recommend that, but it's probably better than actually watching this game in a minute. Ball forward from Derby. Cooper must have got the call from Pearce, because Pearce heads it as Cooper ducks out, and the ball is wide and out of play for a throw to Derby. Down the left-hand side. Ooh. The non-pumped Waghorn needs to get on the weights because Jake Cooper's barged him off the ball, and it's cleared by Murray Wallace. So that's me dad yawning if you heard that. It's all going off. It's all going off. Jam Shed is out. Hello, Gab. Who the fuck's Gab? I've been engaged twice and married once, mate. I've been called worse. Don't worry about it. Gab. I'll take that. Well, I'm call me Gab. Throw on to Millwall. Thrown forward. Ryan Woods picks up the loose ball, loses it. And here comes Waghorn, the real Martin Waghorn, into the penalty area. Hangs out as a good ball. It's cleared away nicely by Sean Hutchinson. But Derby still with possession, working it back slightly to the edge of the box. It's a misplaced pass, but it works out for him. And it could have been a shot from the edge of the box, but we do get good bodies in the way. To be fair, we're running around like a swarm of ants at the minute. And Derby again switching the play from central to right. This right wing is causing Murray Wallace problems. And here he is again into the box. It was a Fred Needle pass into the 13. Kazim. Was that Colin Kazim Richards? He's a fucking unit as well, isn't he? Jesus, wept, man. He's about 150. He's more clubs than Nick Faldo, that guy. But he's looking well up for the call. He's looking a bit ripped. But the ball into him was a good one. It's a good idea, but he couldn't take control. It went through to Bartosz Balkowski. We are approaching the 40th minute of the game. So far, not one shot on target from either side. However, Middlesbrough 2-1. Paddy McNair scored, if you care. Possession stats have been a ridiculous joke in favour of Derby County. Ben Tomo, mate, what are you doing? I love Thompson. He is having an absolute stinker. He's down again, injured. I know he's short and he's got a little low centre of gravity. But he's been fucking his head taken off there. Hope he's all right. I don't know if that's a free kick or what. I mean, the geezer's entitled to kick the ball because Thompson's got blades of grass up his ooter. His head's that low to the ground. That's what their players saying. And he's won a free kick. And strange times. Jimmy D, always complimentary to me, unlike others. Steve Morrison. Thanks very much, mate. Row it out, says Fernando. Fernando Hernandez. You sound like a striker. You any good? Ball forward towards Jake Cooper is our only one trick of the pony, and he doesn't win it, and it's cleared. And here come Derby again. This little right wing is decent. I don't know his name. I want to find it out. And here Derby heading towards the edge of our box. Oh, it's a foul. Oh, my God. How was the ref not given that? That was a blatant foul to Derby. Right on the edge of the box. He's running towards goal with a chance to pull the trigger. He gets wiped out. There was no need for him to go down. The ref tells him to get up. If the ref believes that wasn't a foul, then he should book him as well. But we get away with one there. But shock, Derby somehow have got it back again. Here's non-pumped. Shot from distance from non-pumped Waghorn. And Balkowski can only parry it. And that's the first shot on target on 41 minutes and 21 seconds in the game. Here's George Evans marauding, I'm going to say, out of the back three. But it's taken off him. And again, we're sitting here. We're sitting like a team that's got 10 men and we're 1-0 up on aggregate. That's how we're defending. We won't fucking leave her off. It's sporing now, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. It's just not good, but I can't give any... If we try things, Stephen, if we try things, I can go, it ain't come off. It's a shit pass, but it's the right idea. We are literally, this 12 is absolutely terrorising Murray Wallace, by the way. Cross into the box, and maybe that's why he's felt he had to start Murray Wallace today, because he's a big threat for them, Derby, the number 12. We're not even attempting to have a go at anything, Steve, so I can't say, it's not bad. We're having a go. It's unlucky. Derby again with the ball in the edge of our box. Coming central. He's going to get a chance to shoot left-footed from distance. He's blocked momentarily. Second chance to the real Martin Waghorn, but he's dispossessed. And it's cleared up towards Mason Bennett, who's chasing into the channel. He's got the Derby skipper for attention. Bennett does well. Holds the ball. And, mate, Jed and him are so far away from the rest of the team. It's not their fault. No one will get forward. But Bennett does well. Plays it at Jed, who plays it at Woods. And Woods plays it at Murray Wallace. Thompson's the only one. So we're on the attack. And Thompson's fallen over again. He's got another free kick, though. Well, look, I keep saying Thompson's falling over. Maybe he's getting fouled. Oh, good God. Jesus wept, he did. Oh, no. Don't start a crack on my screen. Hope it isn't. Oh, we've gone, have we? We've gone on the monk chant. I don't really want to do the monk chant because my family are in, but I'm in their house. My mum will go, what's that noise? If I start doing 41, getting told off by my mum. By the way, for people who don't always tune in, I don't live here. My house is being decorated. So for this weekend and next weekend, because my gaff's a fucking mansion, it's going to take 2 weeks to paint. Steve, you'll enjoy that one. Cross in for Millwall. Free kick. Cross into the box. Chance for Millwall. He's going to break loose. No, Mason Bennett picks up the loose ball, though, in the area. Basically everyone other than Bolkowski's in the area. Bennett tries to take someone on, does well, wins a corner for Millwall. 43.5 minutes gone in the game. First attempt on target in the game was a shot from Derby about 3 minutes ago. Can Millwall now come up trumps and match it with not only an effort on target, but a goal? Jeb Wallace is taking a corner. If you know Derby's ground and you've been here, it would be the corner where us away fans usually would be sitting. Jeb Wallace, corner, right-footed, whips in. Free header, Hutchinson! What a goal! Yes! What a goal! Sean Hutchinson, 1-0. Jeb Wallace whips in a corner, and Sean Hutchinson is unmarked. And it's 1-0. It's a great leap from Hutchinson. It's a great leap. Pierce makes a dummy run. It's a brilliant corner from Jed. And Hutchinson is terrible marking from Derby. Unmarked. Get in. 1-0. I enjoyed that. That was a basic as it comes. Not basic. It's a great corner and it's a brilliant header, but it just went 1-2. Great run. Bosh. Get in. Derby 0, Millwall 1 with our first attempts on target. That I just said be good if we could have one. Take the lead. Sean Hutchinson. Bosh. Get in. And it's gone from being an absolute nothing game. Again, we've gone away and done the business. Okay, they've had a lot of possession. Okay, we haven't threatened them, but we've soaked up the pressure. Oh, something's happened here. Pierce is going to get booked. Derby players are jumping all over it. They want something. Sean Hutchinson, the big dog. Call them all big dogs, but they're all big dogs in my eyes. I love them. And it is 1-0. Let's put that up on a screen at the minute. It's a free kick to Derby. We're not happy with Pierce. Has he been booked? He may have been. I don't think he'll care. I think he'll take one for the team because we are 1-0 up against his old club. And there is a confirmation on the screen. But Sean Hutchinson gives us the lead with his first effort, with our first effort on target in the game. There has been a donation. I can't see, I know it's from Super Steve because he always donates a £5 when we score. There you are, my man. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you for your ongoing contributions, donations, and general help with my personal life. People are probably thinking, what a man you are. So glad. I was going to say so glad I met you, Steve. I haven't actually met you yet, but we will meet soon, my friend. Cross into the box from Derby. Goes all the way. It's one of them horrible ones. It's one of them horrible ones where they whip it in, and if anyone gets anything on it, it goes in. If no one gets anything on it, it could actually just go in at the far post. Bolkowski sees it wide, and it is 1-0 to the Lions. Joe Midson says it's a master plan. We soaked up the pressure, not really giving them any attempts on target, and then we've got up the other end, and with our first attempt, we scored. Some would say that is a masterstroke. You can't really argue. You can't really argue it. Oh, sorry, Charlotte. I think Charlotte's a Derby fan in the chat. She was enjoying it. Maybe not so much now, Charlotte. And there it is. The half-time whistle goes. It is from Pride Park. There we go. So I'm just switching the camera across to the comments. At half time, it is Derby County 0, Millwall 1. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? It feels really good. It feels really good. I'm gonna try and sort this out a little bit. I am gonna try and sort this out. Oh, that's all right. I'll leave it on it for a minute. It's fine. It's a sucker punch. It's a sucker punch. I can see a lot of mirrors. I can't bother to say them right now, but I will show you all the mirrors. Oh no, Charlotte, you didn't tell me that before it happened, did you? Because you will get blocked for that. But I didn't see it. This is the new thing I found where I don't look at the comments as much, which I feel bad for not doing. But Terry Newman, Darren Hills, Mark Paris, Terry Newman. Oh, so you've all seen it before me. I don't know how this keeps happening because my iFollow is well up to date. Anyway, Ronald Lowe wants Rowett in. Darren Blake says it's a sucker punch. Laura Frongia and Jason Edwards say, meh, they're not together. Maybe they are, but just what I mentioned in the same breath. We're the best team in London. Oh, the best team of all. I've got to sort this out a bit because the wind blew very hard, knocked that over, and it's all gone off. So why I sort that out and go and have a wee, please enjoy some messages from our sponsors. And as soon as I'm back, we will talk about us doing a sucker punch and a little bit of a master plan. I can't find the adverts, so I'm stalling you. Now I've found them. Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yale.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the ChangeAngel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. ChangeAngel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
No, to be fair, they seem to be digging him out. They seem to fucking.
Who Thompson, whose commentators are?
Every time Thompson gets the ball, someone kicks him up in the face.
Oh, yeah, he spent a lot of time on his arse, but he's won a few fouls.
Yeah.
That's in the live stream. I'm back live, by the way.
What?
I'm back live.
Oh,
It don't matter. Oh, dear. Welcome back. It'd be so funny if I got my old man on. Right, I've put a t-shirt on because I'm too hot. I like to get the branding in and earn a few quid, as we know, but I've had to take that off. I've shut the window because that's fucking blowing a gal. But regardless, we are still 1-0 up at half time. As my old man saying, Derby have not stopped kicking Ben Thompson up in the air. What do you think of my dad's comments? You know what my man just said to me? My man just said, how come you saw the goal before me? And I said, well, you lot saw it before me, but apparently I saw it before him. So there you go. There you go. Come on, mate. Sort this out. Sort your gear out, mate. By the way, I've got a new light coming, which is a beautiful drop. I've just spilled stuff absolutely everywhere. I've just spilled stuff absolutely everywhere. I can't even light it, but there you go. 1 second. I'm going to need a minute. I'm not even joking. Sorry, 1 second. Absolutely chaos. That was absolutely chaos. I've nearly done it again. Hang on. Let's move a few things about here. Just knock the jam shit everywhere. Don't tell me, Mum. Anyway, let's get back to the comments. Just make out nothing's happened. Just carry on. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I was trying to sort this light out. I'm trying to sort a few bits out. I'm trying. What I'm doing is I'm soldering on here. I'm soldering on in the face of not having it set up how I would like to have it set up, and it's still dark. It's still dark. But there we go. It is what it is, and then it's gone really light. Sometimes we have to just crack on. But the jam shed was doing a Tomo. Yeah, I'm going to get shit now. There you go. Drunk again. I wish I was. Not yet. What a waste. It weren't loads in the professional as ever. Oh dear. Oh well. Tis what it is, isn't it? We can't help that. Oh, private chat? No, I don't want to go into private chat. My head's absolutely gone here. But all you need to know is at half time it is 1-0 to Millwall. Just bear with me 1 second. 1 second. Bear with. Bear with. I'm going to have to open that because it's hot. Whew. Right. Anyway, it's 1-0 at half time. Any questions? Any questions other than giving me abuse? Fergie Senior. All right, Dan. What was the goal like? It was a good goal, mate. It was a good goal. It was a corner. It was our first attempt on target in the game. Jed Wallace takes the corner, right-footed. Not really in swinging, but as a right-footed winning swing one. And it, I've got wine on laptops and everything. Anyway, it in swings and out of nowhere, on his head, Alex Pearce makes like a dummy run, and then Hutchinson comes in behind him, loses his man. Just a free header, really, but it wasn't a free header. It was a good run from Hutchinson, loses his man on his nut, bosh back across the keeper. Absolute rocket of a header. Most Derby 0, Jamshed 1. Yeah, I'm a clumsy man. Luckily it didn't hit the carpet, but it's gone on one of my mum's dining chairs, and it's going to get me in trouble. 40 years old is going to get me in trouble. Welcome on board, little Harry, and then fading over has put a little heart. What's going on here? It was lost in the abuse about me spilling wine. But there you go. Listen, at half-time it is Derby 0, Millwall 1, and Sean Hutchinson has got the goal. Yeah. So what do you want to talk about? It's not a white. That would be weird, wouldn't it? A white carpet. Mo Slater. Is that Big Mo or Little Mo? Big Mo played by Layla Morse. Don't know why I knew that. Well, that is 45 minutes of absolute boredom. We are terrible, and so is Rowett. To serve this crap up when we are safe. What a boring man Rowett must be. He's having beans on toast tonight. Must not want to have a go. There's nothing. Yeah, it's not even like. Take it away from the fact he might not think we have the players. Take it away from the fact he might not really want to be managing at Millwall. Surely, when you go and work, you want to do your best. You want to enjoy yourself. It must be a boring existence for Rowett, mustn't he? Think, fuck me, he's going to go there and we're going to always go and do the same thing and try and do the same thing and win in the same way or draw in the same way. It's like it's very dull, isn't it? It's not a very exciting existence. Bear with me one more second. Sorry, I am gonna get it right. I am going to get it right eventually, and I'm going to try and put another light here, a smaller light. What's happened was, right, if it was dark out, you'd be absolutely fine. Because the sun's out, it's playing havoc with my lighting. So I'm going to, on my own, one-man army, as always. You don't get 10 million views out of nowhere. All right, let's try this. And hopefully that now. We're learning on the job here, and you're learning with me. That's what I like. Right, that's a little bit better, isn't it? That's better. That's good enough. I'm happy with that. Right, okay. Let's crack back on now. Pour some Jamshed in a minute. But Mo Slater, I know what you're saying. Couldn't agree more. Even my slippers are wet. I couldn't agree more, Mo. It's not a very interesting existence, is it? He must be thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, we're going to go there. We know what we're going to do. We're going to go there and just try and see what we can get out of it. Surely if you like, especially football, you want to give it everything you got, don't you? And have go out there and this is why I admire the way that Jed plays and I admire the way that Thompson plays. They go out there like they love their job and they just run around like lunatics constantly. Yeah, well, look, that's what's left of the glass. It was only the first glass as well because that's what's left of the bottle. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Says me, it's not my stuff, is it? It stinks of wine in there. She's going to fucking go. She's going to go mad. She's going to go mad. Anyway. Yeah. It's not good, is it? It's not good, but there you go. Repetitive Dan. Is that the team or me spilling things? Because that happens. Both things happen regularly. They're just showing a goal again. It's actually a very good goal. Derby will be disappointed with it, I would have thought, the way they've defended it, because I haven't really defended it. But I'm going to give credit to Hutchinson. I'm going to give credit to Jed for a very good ball in. And the way Hutchinson sort of lost his man and got away from him, he wasn't unmarked. He makes a very good, look away, yeah, boom, and a quick sharp movement towards the ball. I can't show you the wine stains. I can't. You can see specks of it on the fucking laptops. Look, specks of it here. Specks of it here. Little bit up the wall. But it'll be fine. Super chats are open. Donations welcome to buy my mum a new carpet when she finds out what I've done. I'm joking. Charlie Honey, what do you think we need to go forward as a club? Look, let's have it right. We slag Rowett off. And I've actually stopped slagging off as much as you lot do, but we need to have a little go. However, if we come out for every game and have a little go, and we don't, and I think the reason Rowett thinks we don't and shouldn't is because we aren't good enough to do that. If we come out every week and have a go and lose 5-0 every week, then we'd be moaning in a different way. Yeah, that's what we really need. That's what we really need. We need Husky to take over the club, and then everyone's a winner. But again, John Berylson's a brilliant chairman. He's done it very slowly, very softly for a long time. So if Husky did come in and throw a load of money at it, would that be the long-term answer? Anyway, Derby are back on the pitch. Millwall, as of yet, are not. We're doing this little thing where we like to keep them waiting. Yeah. I'm in so much trouble. Papering over the cracks. Tom Mead says, yeah, we keep saying that, maybe. Then we don't keep getting results, but we do. Are you in Dubai, by the way? Was that an old photo? Because I completely went for it. You said, see you in 222, and I thought you'd gone. Was that one of them things where people take a photo and use it later? I'm not sure. I don't really understand social media. I'm a bit old for social media, really. Well, it was a white room at kickoff. Not so white now. Specks of red everywhere. But I am at my parents' house because my place is being decorated because it's an absolute gaff. It's going to take 2 weeks to do. So this weekend, all of next week and next weekend, I am going to be here. Once I get back to Line CB Towers, I'll get that wall finished and it's all systems go. No, any update on my tour? Well, it doesn't break my heart to say this, but with the new job I've got, it might slow that down. I think I'm going to do the tour summer of 2022. I think it's a bit soon to do it this summer because obviously last summer it was my 40th and it was my son's 13th, so he became a teenager. So I saved all year. I booked an unbelievable sensory resort. I paid extra for a swim-up room for me and him going on holiday together every year, just us two. And we had to cancel that, so I didn't get to take him on holiday. So obviously COVID cancelled that, not me not paying it. So I'm going to go over with him, obviously, and then the summer of 2022, I might do the tour, mate. I'd like to do it sooner, and I'm considering doing it during next season, so I can also come and meet you, but I can also do live stream with you. That would be interesting. But yeah, at the minute, with this new job kicking off, I need to be careful. There's been a donation, and that's from Richard Freeland. Even the guns had enough for the jam shed. Richard Freeland, thank you so much for your... Got too much money in it. As Henry West says, you got too much money in there. Dishal, thank you so much for the donation. The second half is underway. So we're going to switch the camera over to here like thus. And the second half is underway. The lighting's better from that side. And here we go. Millwall lead at the break. It's going to come up on your screen right now. Sean Hutchinson scored the goal with our first attempt on target. I'm not taking anything away from us because Derby's first attempt on target. Thompson's on the floor again. Derby had their first attempt on target on 41 minutes. We had ours on 43 and we scored. Great header from Sean Hutchinson from a Jed Wallace corner. And we're back on the attack at the start of this second half. Murray Wallace gets it to Thompson, who's on the floor again. Tomo. Do you know what? Mel Mankind said to me half time? You might have heard him. He said they've really dug him out, Derby. They kicked shit out of him. And he spent a lot of time on his arse. He looks at it a different way. I was saying, Tomo, you've got to stay on your feet. But another way to look at it, like my old man did, is he's getting fouled a lot and winning free kicks in good areas for us. But he spends a lot of time on his arse. Let's have it right. A lot of time on his arse. Richard, thank you so much, mate, for your donation to the channel. Very much appreciated. 46 minutes gone at Pride Park. Derby have a throw. Just inside the Millwall half. It's going to be taken by Bruce Forsyth's grandson at left back. And Derby moved the ball along their back line. Good pressing from Jed. Good pressing. But Derby retained the ball. Good pressing from Cooper now. We look a little bit sharper to the Derby players' control of the ball in first touch. Pressing them a little bit harder. We allowed them to have the ball at times in the first half. And lengthy possession. Let me take that down. There you go. There's a score on the screen. Derby 0, Millwall 1. An absolute smash and grab or a masterclass? You tell me in the comments. I want to know. I'm interested. It is boring. It is mundane. It is very samey. We have no ambition. We do sit back, but you can't argue with it. We are currently 1-0 up away at Derby. Not always a happy hunting ground. I think we won it last year 1-0. Tom Bradshaw scored the goal. It's one of the few games that I missed last year because I was working that day. I had an event on at the Alton Terrace Club, the Under the Kosh boys. They come down and stayed with me and interviewed Ray Parler live. So I wasn't at Derby last year. Interesting, or maybe not interesting fact. Right, let's try and get some of this jam shit in my mouth instead of all over the walls. Nothing, Mum. She's not really there. She's downstairs watching Saving Private Ryan. She's never seen Saving Private Ryan, Jam. What about that? Derby on a chance for attack, crossing the box, headed away by Marlon Romeo. Oh, who was that? Couldn't keep hold of it. I think it was Woods. Couldn't manage to keep hold of the ball. And Derby come again. Down the left hand as an access to a Bishop. Left hand side, crossed into the box. Still not cleared. Another chance for Derby to cross. And they're sticking a lot of balls in the box early, and they're going to pick up this loose ball again. And he's going to get beyond his mate. That's a terrible ball for his mate. Murray Wallace is going to collect it and keep it in and keep possession, hopefully. He's doing step overs and everything. Go on, Murray. Cheers, Simon. What a waste of shed that was. Shit. I'm in trouble. I'm 41 and I'm in trouble. Burn. The number 12 for Derby is called Burn. If you haven't already, check out our interview with Dave Budgie-Burn. Went up on the YouTube channel last night. Good player, this guy, for the 12 for Derby, and he gets the ball forward again for the non-pumped Waghorn, who wins a throw-on. Does he? No. By the way, his name, I've worked his name out, but it's easier to say non-pumped Waghorn. His name's really long, boring. Martin Murrell says Thompson is having a mare. Thompson is having a mare. Is he or isn't he? He's fallen over a lot, but that was my opinion in the first half. He's having a mare, but my old man sees it from a different side of the coin. He said there's won us a lot of free kicks. So, he caused them a lot of problems. That's why they've been very physical with him. People telling me I get red wine stain. What about out of a fucking expensive fabric chair? How would I get out of that? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, 49 and a half minutes gone in the game. As you can see on the screen, it is Derby 0, Millwall 1. Sean Hutchinson with a header on 43 minutes from a Jed Wallace corner. Straight corner in, straight header. Fuck off past the goalkeeper. Lovely, thanks for coming. It was our first attempt on target in the half. We had 30% possession in the first half, so Derby 70%. However, they huffed and puffed. They only managed one shot on target themselves. But they're coming again here down the left, as an access to a Bishop. And they're getting a lot more crosses into the box. Jed Wallace falls over. Derby win the ball back. And they're really trying to have a go here. They get the ball wide. Murray Wallace again tries to stand up the winger Burn. Burn's trying to get beyond him. Comes back inside. Tries to go touchline again. Comes back inside. Good play from Murray Wallace. But Burn's not giving up yet. And it's a little bit of a personal battle, which Murray Wallace wins. Good tackle, big dog. Slides in and clears it left-footed. I'm worried about Murray Wallace's level of fitness here because obviously he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been fit. He's been injured. He broke his foot, didn't he? So it's going to be interesting to see if he can last the 90 minutes. What's happened here? Derby with a chance. Woods has just stopped. Started pulling up his shin pad. He's saying he's injured. But fuck me, mate. Just keep going and fall over when the ball's off the pitch. Marlon Romeo clears it long. Up towards halfway. 51 minutes gone. Derby again with the ball. Again with the possession. Again with the opportunity to do something with it. But we're holding some good defensive lines, by the way. And we have done throughout the game, in my opinion. It's not hard, is it? Because we've got 11 men behind the ball. But they're struggling to find space to try and get that killer ball. And again, we're going to nick it off of me. Can we turn it over quickly? Coming in. Can we turn him over? George Evans wins it. Knocks it. Good ball. Into Mason Bennett. Mason Bennett's heading towards the area. He's on his own against two Derby players. He cuts inside. Bennett squares it. Ben Thompson back heels it. Why didn't you shoot, Tomo? Back heels it. He should have just shot first time. And he tries to back heel it. Bennett does well. Thompson's got to hit that first time. I'm sorry. He tries to back heel and Jib wasn't even there. And then Jed goes to win it with a Derby player. Derby player wins it. Jed goes down, wants a free kick, doesn't get it, but it's a throw onto Millwall. 10 yards outside the Derby box. Taken by Marlon Romeo. He's going to throw one very long. I'm guessing by the run-up. He does. Launches one into the box. Jake Cooper wins the flick on. Cleared. Murray Wallace picks up the loose ball. Puts it back in the air. It's a horrible one, but it's dealt with by a Derby player. And again, loose ball falls to Marlon Romeo. Gets dispossessed. He's going to foul someone here. No, Derby don't win a free kick. George Evans, he's put some swaz on. That's going to start backspinning. He does. He's Jed there in the corner. I'm by the corner flag, trying to make something happen. Crosses in, deflects off a Derby player. I think he was looking for a corner, but it doesn't get it. And their defender clears under the pressure of Ben Thompson right on the touchline. George Evans tries to pick up the loose ball, but it's cleared by Derby, and Jake Cooper is going to head it back home to big dog Bartot's Bile Kowski, I couldn't agree with you more. Ryan Woods, long, diag. It doesn't look like a bad one, actually. The defender's going to have to deal with it under the pressure of Ben Thompson. Thompson chases him into the corner flag. Derby defender does well, to be fair, and clears it long. And he picks up the loose ball, Derby. Over halfway. Kazim Richards. Colin. What's your name? Nobody's got Kazim on the back of his shirt. No offense to anyone called Colin, but you wouldn't have Colin on your shirt, would you? He's trying to sound a little bit continental. Yeah, Kazim, mate. Call me Kazim. Yeah, don't call me Colin, for fuck's sake. Sorry, Colin Moon, by the way. Absolute legend. But it probably suits you being called a Colin, but he ain't happy with it. That's why he's got Kazim on his shirt. Anyway, here come Derby again. A lot of space down our left-hand side. Murray Wallace again tries to stand up. The impressive Burn. I say impressive, not great end product, but always a threat. It's been switched to the left-hand side now. Marlon Romeo does well, gets that quickly to his man. Crossed into the box, headed away by Alex Pearce, who's had a good game, in my opinion, as skipper. Derby picking up the loose ball, under pressure from Kevin Frosso. How are you, mate? Did you ring me the other day, Kev? Sorry, but I was actually on set the other day. I was on set. I did message you. Colin says, totally. Someone's not happy with the background. The background is awful indeed. I'm not at home, so don't worry. It is what it is at the minute. The mansion's being decorated, so I've had to step out for a couple of weeks while that is being done. Free kicks at Derby. Is it raining there? Or has my screen gone a bit fuzzy? Looks like it's hammering down at Pride Park. It's gone misty. Or maybe that's just the red wine getting into the system. Who knows? But 55 minutes gone in the game, nearly. And it is. Derby 0, Millwall 1 from Pride Park. Hutch is a legend. Have I had a trim? I did have a trim a couple of weeks ago. Simon Patterson, as always, Dishow. Thank you for your ongoing commitments and donations to the channel, Colin. It is very, very much appreciated. Whew. And here come Derby now towards our penalty area. Les. You know it. You know the old man's Keiko Bako, but he's getting mad if he is. He's downsized, isn't he? They're downsized now. They sold the mansion with the grounds and the fishing lake and the stables. That's not even banter, by the way. They did have that. But in their twilight years, they've downsized to a very very lovely, still 4-bedroom house. But yeah, they used to have acres of land, the fishing lake, stables. 2 geese had to come around and cut the grass on on 2 tractors once a week. There you go. That's the dream. That's the roofing dream can get you. It's a free kick to Derby. 56 minutes gone in the game. It's going to be taken by the real Martin Waghorn. He's going to whip one in left-footed. Millwall holding the line just inside the edge of their own box. We look a little bit flat there. We look a little bit square. Waghorn clips one. Far post. Good header. Great header by Sean Hutchinson. Drops to a Derby player. Ooh. And he fizzes one left-footed back across the box. And it wasn't a bad ball. It was a cross shot. No one took the gamble. Good, luckily for us, but unfortunately for Derby, no one took the gamble of following that in. Because if they had done, just look at the replay again. It's a Thomas Fizzleberger along the box. It weren't a bad thing at all. Yeah. Peter Wright saying it's sunny here in East Grinstead. Halstone's in Royston. QPR 0, Huddersfield 1 in other scores. I follow is telling me on the screen. QPR been on a good run recently. We've got QPR in a week, haven't we? I think we're away to QPR on Wednesday. I think that is our next game. Good afternoon from Denmark, Jürgen Olsen. Good afternoon, mate. Thanks for tuning in. The minute Derby are on the attack with the fake Martin Waghorn into the box, trying to take on Cooper. Cooper stands him up well. Slide tackle cleared by George Evans. Goes back to the non-pump Martin Waghorn. Cross back in. Derby. Oh, goes down the edge of the box. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. I thought it was a penalty. George Evans brings down a Derby player right on the edge of the box. And he's been booked for it. Richard Freeland, you are new to the streams, I believe. The shout, that one's for you. Thank you for both of your donations today to the channel. There is 57 minutes and a half gone. when I go to give you a time check, I don't know why this always happens, but I always do it without knowing halfway through a minute. So there you go. Thomas Tully showing the love. There's people there from Denmark, all around the gaff. That's what we do online, Sydney. We reach all around the globe. But right now, we've got a fucking free kick to defend because George Evans has given a free kick away literally on the edge of the bottom, right on the edge. And the real Martin Waghorn and Colin are both standing over it, as well as another player who you can see he wants it himself, and they're going off Colin Kazim's words. And what Jed Wallace is trying to do, he's trying to listen into their conversation. Jed's just gone over and leant into them, and he's listening into their conversation about what they're going to do with it. Surely it's going to be a Waghorn pole driver. I'm shitting my pants a little bit because this looks like a very good opportunity for Derby. It was so funny. Colin Kazim Richards had his back to goal, and he was talking to Waghorn here and someone else there, and Jed just come around and just leant in and was just sort of looking at Richards and sort of listening to their plan. Their plan is, by the look of it, is shaping up like the real Martin Waghorn's going to spank one. No, Kazim Richards has pulled rank. He said, look, I know my first name's Colin, but I've played all over the world. That's why they call me Kazim Richards. So it looks like the real Martin Waghorn's going to stop it for Richards to strike. Hits the wall after fucking all that. Well defended. George Evans redeems himself. He was fouled there. That was a foul on Evans. Why wasn't that given? Brave from Evans. Anyway, the ball's been cleared. Cross back in. Woods clears. Throw on to Derby, and we ride the storm. We weather the storm. And Kazim, Colin, John Richardson, the ninth, holds his hands together, hopefully for himself in shame, because he pulled rank. Oh, no. He's actually unlucky. After all that, the free kick has gone round the wall and he's hit one of his own players. However, Bolkowski would have had it covered, and it remains Derby 0, Millwall 1, 59 and a half minutes gone in the game. I don't know what that is with the half minutes, but I seem to keep finding them. Double substitution from Derby in the game. Derby have made a double substitution. Clearly, they're not happy. They're losing the game. They need to change it, and they've done that. Made a double substitution, crossed in to the box. Richards and Pearce were in a tussle. It looked to me like Richards was fouling Pearce. He's obviously moaning to the ref. It was the opposite way round. It ends up going past both of them because they're tussling, and Sean Hutchinson clears it for a corner. 1 hour gone in the game. Corner for Derby. Derby 0, Millwall 1, as you can see on the screen. Left-footed Derby corner is going to be in-swung. Man with an Alice band puts it into the back post. Pearce is in the right place at the right time and heads it clear. And it's going to run out of play for a corner. Throw-on, sorry. Edmund come on for Derby. Sorry, Edmund come off and Watson come on. That's all I can tell you about their substitutions. I don't know any more than that. I don't care because it's about our players and can we defend it. Throw-on to Derby. Good pressure again from Sean Hutchinson. He's had a great game. His goal aside. Mason Bennett picks up the loose ball into Ben Thompson. Don't lose it, Tomo. Good turn from Thompson. Good driving run from Thompson. That's more like it. Stay on your feet. Does very well. Gives it to Marlon Romeo. He's on the gallop. Marlon stops. To be fair, he had no one in front of him. And I think he knew that. That's why he's looking around for help. He's giving it away, Marlon. That's a bad fucking ball. Loose ball falls to Ryan Woods. Jed tries to turn in a shoot position right in the middle of the pitch. Loses out. And now here come Derby. Good. Jed redeems himself. Jed redemption and wins a free kick. Talking to Red. Let's have a drop on the jam. I have no idea. Left-footed, and he took a corner. I don't know who he is. I've absolutely no idea who he is. Colin's having the bants with Charlotte. I love it. Basley says, I can't believe how bad this is. Oh, dear. It's a free kick to Millwall. 62 minutes gone in the game. It will be by the time George Evans strikes his long diagonal free kick up towards the penalty area. Can Cooper win it? He can't. It's headed clear. Can Woods pick up the loose ball? He gets there first. He heads it into an area. He does well. And he knocks it back to Alex Pearce. Bournemouth 2, Barnsley 2. I didn't even see Bournemouth turn that one around. But that's 2-2. Said I don't care about other teams' scores. I ain't stopped telling you them the whole game. Anyway, it's Ryan Woods on the ball. Crossfield ball to Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace, yeah, I think the pitch people are starting to fall over here. But Mason Bennett falling over seemed to suit us, and the ball ran to Ben Thompson. Derby going to have to deal with this. Is that a corner? Is that a goal kick? He goes for a goal kick. The Derby skipper plays it off. I don't know if he's a skipper. They've all got armbands on. I'm assuming that was something to do with the start of the game pre-match. Is it all going off here in the comments? What's the scar on the side of my eye? Is it that side? It's that side. You see the other geezer, mate. You see the other geezer. No, I did that when I was a child. My sister took me to the park, if you want to know. I was about 4 and I went up the slide, up the stairs, down the slide, back round to the steps, up the steps, down the slide, back round. And then I thought, hang on, I'm wasting time going all the way back round. So I just climbed back up the slide, fell off when I got to the top. And who remembers like the old wood chip playgrounds? When in all the wood chip was a bit of glass. It went chink. And I had 18 stitches in that bad boy when I was like 4 years old. Good spot. Good spot. Here come Millwall now on the attack. What are we talking about here? Mason Bennett. I'm pleased you're showing interest in my life, but that's what the scar is. Nothing that interesting. I'm a lover. I was a lover, not a fighter. I'm now neither. I'm now retired from it all. I'm an old man. Just wants a quiet life. Charlotte is being a bit... Is she being bitter? She being a bit bitter? Joe's giving her some. She's being a little bit bitter, maybe, because I'm not sure. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Charlotte, you must be used to losing games supporting Derby. Come on. It's not over yet either. It's not over yet. And Derby have a free kick. Try to take the free kick quickly. I tell you what. I think it's a real Martin Wankle. He's been knocked down. Free kick. He's just got up and he's hit unbelievable cross field left foot. It wasn't Wankle because he just popped in the screen. First time, right on the right winger's foot, but the referee pulls it back and says you can't take it quickly without my whistle going off. So it comes back 10 yards inside Millwall territory. 64.5 minutes gone in the game. There you go. I've done it again. Derby free kick. It's people falling all over the place now. Cooper munches it up off the head, wins it. Mason Bennett does well. Chessie onto Jed. Can Jed put him back in? Oh, looky. I tell you what, I feel that Bennett and Jed have worked very hard up front with very little reward, and, if I can put my teeth in and say it, and very little support, if I'm being honest. Very little support. Charlotte's getting buried in the comments, I think. She's fighting a losing battle, Charlotte, on your own against 500 angry Millwall fans. 537 people in the live stream. Ryan Woods into Mason Bennett. Mason Bennett driving towards him and Jed, the only ones in their half. He puts Jed in down the left wing. Jed's going to take his time getting there because obviously we're winning the game and we need some support. He's waiting for people to join in. And eventually, Murray Wallace does join in, plays it inside to Ryan Woods, to Cooper. This is not back to Woods. Now, this is nice. We've kept the ball, but we backtracked 30 yards. Crossfield from Woods to Hutchinson. To line to Romeo. George Evans will try and do something different. No, and now we've gone back. And now we've gone from being on the attack to back with Alex Pearce, who, other than Bart, is the furthest player back. Mad Mike, any subs boarding up? I have not seen any so far, mate, as of yet. No El Substitutionios. And just as you said that, here comes Shane Ferguson. Now I'm assuming that Shane Ferguson is going to come on for, that's better, Murray Wallace, because Murray Wallace is, of course, fresh back from injury. And yeah, Shane Ferguson comes on. 66 minutes gone in the game. Shane Ferguson comes on for Murray Wallace. The man Mountain, he's done well. He's had a tough job on his first game back after a lengthy 6 to 8 weeks out with that broken foot. Don't know how he got it. Nothing to do with me. Well, it was actually nothing to do with me, but I do know he got it, but I can't say. Anyway, loose ball. Derby now on the attack. Ooh, Shane Ferguson gets back in, does well, does enough, but Derby still have the ball. Ryan Woods, you got to give more there, Woods. You almost done well. I nearly said you did well, but you give up too easy. And Derby come forward again, getting it wide to the winger, Byrne, who crosses it in. It deflects off Ferguson, goes high. Pearce heads it. Oh, only manages to flick it on towards the byline. And Marlon Romeo clears. Derby still with a chance on the edge of our box. Big Carl puts it. Oh, it's a great ball. It's a great ball. Derby are in. Chance for Derby. Defended again by Hutchinson. Shot from Derby. Defended again by Cooper. Ben Thompson does well. Wins it in the air. Mill could break it. Oh, Jed nearly got on the end of that. Jed did nearly get on the end of that. But once again, it's Derby coming forward. Left-footed cross cleared by Hutchinson. Him and Pearce have had a good game today. And at the other end, these two have had a good game because it's Bennett for Jed. Great 1-2. Can he not be it again? Oh, Jed, you had longer than you realise, mate. Fuck me. You had longer than you realise. He gets so close to doing so well, doesn't he? And he panics. He's got no composure. Ball goes up. Jed does brilliant. Wins it, gives it to Bennett. Bennett does brilliant. Gives it back to Jed. Then Bennett peels off. And if Jed just puts him in, he's through. Here come Derby again, though, into her area. Byrne dinks one to the... hangs one up. Marlon Romeo controls it, clears it. The game is heating up. 68 minutes gone. We're halfway through the second half. And here come Derby again. If he could have found Bennett then, Bennett would have had a free run at goal from the halfway line. And he just lacked that little bit of fucking quality and composure. And Derby again coming at it. Byrne again. Fergie can't get near him. Crossed in. Blocked by the big dog, Jake Cooper. And we've had to take Murray Wallace off for fitness purposes. But this Byrne is already giving fucking Fergie a torrent of... Listen, it's difficult to come off the bench. I wouldn't know because I always started because I was a goalkeeper. Go on, Jed. He's done it. It's not Jed, it's Bennett. It's not Bennett, it's George Evans. I'm getting really wound up. Oh, okay. Let me shut the door because there's going to be it's going to be a monk chant in there. Right. And I'm in enough trouble with mummy and daddy as it is. So let's get a monkish chant us going, shall we? Let's do it after we defended this free kick. Because Derby got a free kick very central, 10 yards inside the Millwall half, hung up towards the back post. Derby player all over him. And it runs out of goal for a goal kick, the fake Martin Wackle. Right. Let's go. Go. Peter Ryder, Dave Priestley, Finn, William Harvey, Zafar Oscan, Neil McFarlane, Jim Crack 06 Burns, Joe Holloway, Freddie Preston, Neil McFarlane, Joe, Mike Blackedge, Marcus Plays, John de Govoir, Neil McFarlane, Harry VC, sorry, Harry, Gabriel Rodriguez, Peter Ryder, just puts M, he couldn't bother with the rest of it, Terry Newman, Sean Holman, Alan Clark, Jim Crack 06 Burns, Marcus Plays, David Priestley again, John de Govoir again, Mark Mason, Katie Carroll, Harry Taylor, Paul Mouse, Walter Sampaio, hey, David Moss, Colin Moon, Jim Crack 06 Burns, Liam Fisher, Daniel Pankhurst, Alan Browning, Alessandro Rossi, Harry VC, Peter Ryder, Lloyd Bills, Dan Rayner, Liam Fisher, Andy Parker, Jim Crack 06 Burns. Don't worry, the game is here and I am keeping an eye on it. One eye Sonny, one eye Bromley. Go on. Ooh, fucking hell. I've got the feeling we're going to catch him on the break here. I really do get the feeling I'm going to catch him on the break. Liam Fisher, Terry Newman, John Holland, that's Sandro Rossi, Jim Crack got 6 pence, eh? Millwall getting that. We're going to catch him on the break here and score a second. You know that? I've got a feeling. Ricky Fenton, here we come. Down the right-hand side. Marlon Romeo. Oh, he's fucking... To be fair, Marlon, it bubbled up out of nowhere, the ball, and he's lost possession. But Derby lose possession. The tempo's starting to rise. And here comes Jake Cooper gallivanting through the middle of the midfield, now on the left wing, as we know he likes to do. Ben Thompson tries to pick out a pass, can't find it, but puts in another tackle, and it ends up back with Ryan Woods to Shane Ferguson. Fergie's on a little bit of a run. Go on, the Fergie. Heading towards the touchline. Go on, Fergus. Turn. Mason Bennett on the ball. Gives it back to Fergie. Oh, he doesn't. He gives it away, but only as far as the touchline of the Derby substitution. And the man band is called, Alice Band Bill is called Roberts on the sideline. Throw and taken. Jake Cooper, a little bit of fucking showboating into Mason Bennett, who's worked tirelessly up front, and he goes to win a free kick there, but doesn't get what he was looking for. He's really getting on nerves now. That's better. Me Badger, Oscar Green, Zafar Oscan, Connor Jones, Harry Taylor, Matthew Ewart, Jim Crack 06 Burns, Harry Taylor, Colin Moon, Matthew Ewart, John de Govoir, George Kelly, Marcus Plagues, Harry Taylor, Robbie Green, Rob Biles. Here come Derby on the attack. Fergie's giving this winger too much space. Crossed into the middle of the goal, headed up in the air, get it again. Oh, ref, fucking hell. Do you know what? Don't want to keep going on about Ryan Woods, but he shit his pants there. He looks hurt. I don't like him as a player, but I don't want him to be hurt. I hope he's all right as a person. But he's shit out there. He's pulled out, and that's why he's got hurt. Watch, if you are watching. Look. Shit his pants. Shit his pants. Watching the man, not watching the ball. That's how you get hurt if you don't go in properly. Watch Woods. Not interested. He's won us a free kick, but that's what happens. Jason Edwards. Harry Taylor, Liam Fisher, Volta Sampaio, Jim Crack, sixpence. Liam Fisher again, Volta Sampaio again, Theo Hanley, George Massiera, Harry Taylor, Liam Fisher, Volta Sampaio, Liam Fisher. Fuck me, Liam's actually on one. Neil McFarlane, Harry Taylor, Alan Browning, Urko, Diaz, Jürgen Olsen, Cameron Mackey, Mr. Mackey's son, Marcus Plays, Jim Crago Sixpence, Richard Freeland, Serbia RS, Terry Choate, Harry Taylor, Laura Frongia, Ken Daly, Alan Browning, Marcus Plays, Jim Crago Sixpence, Cameron Mackey again. Joe Woods is going to, not even look at you, Joe, you're going to find the excuse for Woods, aren't you? Be honest. Woods was watching the ball, not aware. For God's sake. Joe, mate, he bottled it. Come on. He went like that, saw the gauge and running and didn't want to know. That's how you get hurt in football. I love you, Joe. You know your football, but you got to stop defending Woods because he can't defend the indefendable. And he's heading towards the touchline. Has he got a I thought he had a big red mark on his head. It was just a bit of his ginger head dangling down. Billy Mitchell's coming on. Good. 74 minutes gone. And rightly so. Good. That'll give us a little bit of energy. I think maybe with the new concussion rules, he has to go off, doesn't he? He looks all right. I'm glad he's all right. But I just hope he just keeps walking and goes straight back to Stoke now. Liam Fisher, Harry Taylor, Benny Boy, Harry Taylor, Simon Wood, Gabriel Rodriguez, Benny Boy. Right, let's get back to commentary now. There is 44 minutes and 40 seconds gone in the game. 30 seconds. Let me take the comments off. And you can see the latest score from Pride Park. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still here. Unfortunately for us all, I'm still here. Here come Derby again. Oh, chance. Oh, no, not a chance. Ball inside Marlon Romeo. I thought they was going to get to the end of it, but they didn't. And it's picked up the loose ball by Sean Hutchinson, who's going to go long now. Players starting to look tired. Long ball over. I still got a feeling we're going to catch him on the break here. I've just got a little feeling we're going to catch him on the break. They've been a bit loose at the back all day. We've been full of running at the back, and there's been a couple of opportunities where we look like we're going to catch him out at the back. And I still think that could and will happen. I did say 1-1 pre-match. I'll happily be wrong and take 1-0, but I've got a sneaky suspicion we could nick another, yeah? We could nick another. Jake Cooper. Oh, that's soft, ref. Come on, ref. That's soft, mate. Come on. That is soft. Faye really wants to meet me at the game one day for a game for the Den. Fair enough. Mason Bennett's going off now. Oh, Billy Mitchell didn't come on, so we've been playing with 10 men. So Bennett's coming off. He doesn't look happy, but he's run a good race, Mason Bennett. He's worked very hard. And on comes Tom Bradshaw. I agree with that. Of course, Tom Bradshaw did score here last season. Is it triple sub? What's happening here? Because Ben Thompson's going off. He also doesn't look happy. And on comes Billy Mitchell. For the last 13 and a half minutes of the game. So Woods went off. I didn't see who come on forwards, but I've just seen Bennett go off and Thompson go off and Bradshaw come on. Free kick for Derby, put into our box. Momentarily cleared. Can Marlon Romeo get there? Went off Marlon Romeo, come off their player. And it's going to be a corner to Derby. Love the way George Evans, mate. He's so up for the calls, George Evans. He's fucking running towards the referee, absolutely screaming, saying he's got it wrong. But rightly, or Woods is still on. Is he? Oh, yeah. Rightly or wrongly, it's a corner to Derby. It's going to be taken right-footed, 77th minute. Same place Jeb Wallace took the corner that we scored from. Derby strikers getting busy. The three centre-halves, 2 of the 3 in shot. Working hard to keep track of and crossed in. Chance for Derby off the crossbar. Oh, get it. Yes. Off the bar, ball to the back post. Nice connection from the Derby player. Back across Bulkowski. Went like a shot. Hits the crossbar. Drops down and Jed Wallace clears it. Billy Mitchell trying to stand up the winger now. Can't stop him getting the cross in now. And it goes straight in to Bartot's Bulkowski's grateful grasp. That rhymed. Whew. It's going all right. It's going all right. Let's show this. Look at the replay. Crossed in. Oh, he gets a connection at the back post. I think it's the man. Is it the fake Martin Waghorn? No, it's not. The real Martin Waghorn's holding Bulkowski. He meets it 3 yards out. He's under pressure. He guides it across Bulkowski, hits the bar, come out, and Jed clears it. Shane Ferguson on the ball now. Does well. Wins a throw on for Millwall. Oh, it's Sibley. He scored that trick against us, didn't he, at the Den? Luckily for us, he did not score. Wally alert. Wally alert. Oh, shoot, bruv. Go update, Bournemouth 2, Barnsley 3. Told you all day I'm not interested in other scores. I'm not going to tell you. I've not stopped telling you other scores all day. That looks like a particularly interesting game. More importantly, in our game, we are winning away at Derby. We won here last year 1-0, and we're winning again. Derby have just cleared the ball. Shane Ferguson's caught the ball, saying it was already out of play, and it's a bit of a right kerfuffle. It's a bit of a kerfuffle on the sideline. Ferguson caught the ball, and I thought he was still in play. The ref said he was still in play, and Derby have the ball. We're back in play. There is 11 minutes to go in the game. Bradshaw working hard, pressing that back line. That's what he's been brought on for. Not to score goals here in the last 10. He's been brought on to run his bollocks off. And that's good pressure again there by George Evans. Great play from Evans, just working so hard. And he get a great slide tackle. Billy Mitchell tries to pick up where Evans left off. Good pressing from him and Marlon Roma, and as a result, Derby backtrack. Here they come again with the ball. Jed's trying to sneak in on his blind side. Derby still with the ball. Millwall really digging in here, really showing some desire, and we've won the ball back. A loose pass is picked up by Marlon Romeo. Go on, Marlon. He's bombing down the wing. Keep going, Marlon. Go on. It's a great run. It's a great run. Just keep going. You're going to get fouled now. That's a foul. Marlon Romeo just run, by the way, about 60 yards with the ball at 10 minutes to go in the game. Fought off about 2 or 3 Barnsley players. It was a brilliant run from Marlon. He's run us out of danger, should I say, sorry, and dragged us up the other end of the pitch and won us a throw on deep inside Derby territory. Billy Mitchell's on the ball. Plays it to Sean Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Romeo. Romeo to Jed. He's got 2 men. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, Billy Mitchell and Sean Hutchinson both making the same sort of run. If you could have slotted either one of them in, we were in, but he couldn't. Good defending from Derby, and it's a throw on. Marlon Romeo's going to take it. Billy Mitchell shows short and gets it. Plays it to Ryan Woods. Woods just dinks one over the top. It's going to go for a goal. Kick that, Woods, isn't it? Come on, mate. You got the whole pitch to turn and make something happen this way, and you try to fucking dolly over the top. And Rowett's fuming. We must be doing all right because iPad man's not put his iPad. He's put his iPad down. He's checking his pockets. You think, fuck, they'll charge me for that if I've lost that iPad. Whew. Lawrence Down. Sorry, I've not really gone to comments, but Lawrence Down says he's very much impressed with Evans since he's been at the club. I very much agree. Lawrence, there you go. Nottingham Forest 1, Reading 1 in other scores. How about that? Right here, right now, there's 81 minutes gone in the game, and it is Derby 0, Millwall 1, and we're pressing again. Jed's on the keeper. Oh, they're fucking around it a bit at the back. Little triangles. Good pressing again there from Bradshaw and Jed. He's absolutely hammering down in deepest, darkest Kent. Outside. Where's that come from? Anyway, it's come from Derby by the look of it because it's raining there as well. Am I in London? No, I'm not in London. Not today. Well, you could argue not ever because I live in Bexley, but I live right on the London, literally on the London-Kent border. One of the last towns before you hit southeast London. But today I'm at my parents' house, as I've said, because my place is being decorated for 2 weekends. So I'm making do, and I'm at my mum's new dining chairs. But anyway, we'll get through that as long as we get the 3 points. Good pressing from Millwall. Derby having to play along their back three and their goalkeeper, who currently has the ball when he's going to stick one long. He's seen enough. They do need to get the ball forward quickly if they want anything out of this game because there is only 8 minutes to go. And although they've had a lot of possession, last 5 or so minutes, they've had a possession, but they look like they're running out of steam a bit. Billy Mitchell trying to get stuck in, can't win it. Marlon Romeo's miles too far forward. His man's there, gets a cross in, flicked on, goes to the back post. Shane Ferguson's going to track down Alice Band man towards the corner flag. Fergie, just kick him up in the air, mate. He's got a fucking Alice Band on his head. Oh, just turned Fergie inside out. He's into the area on his left foot. Don't let him score with an Alice Band, for fuck's sake. Shot from distance. Not from Alice Band, man. From another guy with a left foot who sliced it wide. Whew, 82 and a half minutes gone. Yeah, agree, Martin. Agree. He's very he was like this at Luton. He's very angry, wasn't he? He's very angry at points. Steve doesn't agree. I like him, mate. I like him in midfield. We're going to make two more substitutions. Off comes Jeb Wallace. On comes John Daddy Budvardsson. I don't know, I'm heavy breathing while I'm doing that. Jed's running. Jed and Bennett have run their bollocks off today. You can't knock them, but on comes Budvardsson. And on comes Sean Williams for George Evans. And Martin, like you correctly said, Gary Rout must have heard you. You're not far away from him in Leicestershire, are you? Derby and Leicester's a bit of a derby, isn't it? But, yeah. Williams on. Budvardsson on. Mitchell on. Bradshaw on. That's fucking 4 or 5 subs we've made now. But there you go. This is the glory of not the glory of it. This is the curse of COVID. We can make 5 substitutions, can't we? And I think we've pretty much done that now. It's 4 or 5, definitely. Good flick on. Here's Tom Bradshaw, a long way from goal. Plays in Billy Mitchell, who's very isolated. He's got no one helping him. Keeps the ball, plays it back to Marlon Roman. That's all we got to do now. 6 minutes to go. All we got is my maths. All we got to do is keep the ball. All we got to do is keep the ball now for 6 minutes plus injury time. Fergie takes it on his chest on the halfway line, plays it back to Cooper. Fuck off in the channel. Cooper, long ball up to the daddy, who does enough, doesn't win it, but puts pressure on it. Goes to Bradshaw, who can't pick out the air. Not surprising. He's a fucking Scott legit, and he's up against a 6'4" defender. So Derby get the ball back, and Bruce, Forsyth's grandson at left back, has got the ball. They seem to their tempo's dropped a bit, Derby. They've still got possession quite a lot, but they've got no pace about it, and they've got no penetration, and it's not anywhere near where it needs to be. Luckily for us. Click off your comment, Stephen, because there you go. There it is on the screen. There is 5 minutes to go, and again, good tackle. Shane Ferguson. He's got to grips with it now, Fergie. He was a little bit slow to the party, which he was going to be coming on as a substitution, but also, he's up against a difficult player as well from start. That's why Murray Wallace had to go off after declaring himself fit, or he's been declared fit by maybe the physio. I don't know. But hard comeback game for Murray Wallace. I thought we did well. Stood there were... not Wally, for fuck's sake. Get this Santos off, for fuck's sake. Wally. Come on, mate. Fuck, is everyone busy enough here? Come on. What's his name? Oh, this fucking dick. Yeah, got him. Sorry. Apologies to any younger viewers for saying this fucking dick. Off your pop, mate. Come on. You do get them, don't you? I feel bad because I'm not engaging as much as I used to engage with you as an audience. I do try when the ball's not in play, but it does do me a favour because I don't see Wally's as half as much. 86 minutes gone in the game. Hopefully you enjoy the commentary enough to not worry about me answering too many questions. I always do pre-match wanker alert. Wanker alert like that. Might change it from Wally alert to wanker alert. Derby around the edge of our box. Forced wide by Billy Mitchell. Crossed in. Oh, fuck me. Crossed in. Crossed the box. Pierce deals with it. It gets something on it. It almost goes through his legs. But it just gets enough on it to re-diet. Not another fucking Wally alert words. Fucking hell. I hope there's no Wallies in the chat. I hope there's no Wallies in the chat. It's raining beans and toast out there. Gary Rout's going to go. We might even have a bit of fucking ketchup on it tonight. Corner to Derby. Crossed in to the box. Flicks on. Balkowski scoops it up and keeps it in play. Colin's not happy. Why have they named me Colin? We probably didn't say that as he raises his arms. I've got tattoos everywhere, ref. You've got to respect me and give me a penalty because I'm covered in tattoos, bruv. Don't care, Colin. You're not getting a penalty just because you're covered in tattoos and you played all over the globe. Oh, you're the skipper. I've been calling everyone captain. I think Derby have all their black armbands on. So honestly, sometimes this commentary's horrendous. We have a laugh though, didn't we? Goal kick. I didn't see it go out of play. Maybe it did. Thought Balkowski had saved it, but it makes no fucking difference. Bolkowski sticks it over halfway, goes back. Jake Cooper heads it. Sean Williams, heads it. Shane Ferguson gives it away. Why is everyone's name given Vest? And Derby are back in possession. 87 minutes and 30 seconds gone in the game. If I'm behind you, I do apologise. I think my Wi-Fi is playing up slightly, judging by the Hagstone in and around the Maidstone area. But a ball forward goes off, and Bolkowski try and update right now. And I'm up to date because there's the real Martin Wankel. 88 minutes gone in the game. 2 minutes to go, normal time. I've hardly had any jam shed. I've fucking worn more than I've drunk. As John Daddy Batfish. Wayne Rooney does not cut a happy figure in that dugout. The rain's got to him. All the little follicles that he puts on his head, I don't know about him, have washed away. His hairline's got even more scarce than his Derby attack at the minute because we are heading towards the last minute of the game. Derby working into our half, 2 very good lines of 5, actually, and just Bavarsson left up there in a minute. Bavarsson's pressing, and they're going to have to go backwards. Good work from Bod. But Derby still on the ball. We are officially into the 89th minute of the game. Derby, I still got a feeling we're going to catch him on the break here. It's going to be a mishap at the back, and you're going to get someone run through and score a second goal. Derby still with the ball. Cut out by Billy Mitchell, does well. Wins it back for Mill. Jake Cooper's clearance is blocked by Sibley. The little 7-stone run and deflection comes off him. Goes behind, is it? I don't know. I think the our fellow cameraman's had a jam shed incident. I don't know what he's doing at the minute. But regardless, we're having a look at Gary Rowett. He's got his watch. Hey, that Adam Barrett is absolutely... He must be a good coach. But he just sits there with his little beanie hat on like fucking Churchill, nodding dog. Hi, yes. Bolkowski, goal kick. Long, over halfway. Middlesbrough 3, Stoke 0. Mendes Lang. Fuck me, didn't he get sacked by Cardiff? Doing all right. We would have had him. Derby, long ball into the Mill half. Shane Ferguson gets a header on it just enough, but heads it out for a Derby. Throw on. Throw in. Throw. Comes back in to play. Steve Morrison is saying stuff. Steve Lees is saying stuff. I can't even talk. He's saying stuff instead of saying stuff. But here come Derby again. Alice Band head. Don't let him shoot. He does shoot from distance. We get a little bit on it and it sort of gets blocked. Mate, fuck off with that shit haircut. It rolls through to Bolkowski. And Jake Cooper's down. Oh, he's on one knee. Is that on his shoulder, is he? No, he's all right. It's his ankle. Bolkowski has the ball in hand. He's fucking waving the Millwall players up. The 90 minutes are up. We are 1 minute into 4 minutes of additional time. Bolkowski pumps one long and high for Bavarsson to chase. And he has chased quite well, Bavarsson. He won't get the end of this yet. Still not getting the end of it. Ooh, fucking hell. He battled well, Bod, to be fair. And it went all the way through. John D. Govar, Neil McFarlane. John D. Govar, Darren Hills. John D. Govar again. You're on fire, Johnny. What's going on here? Colin Moon, Terry Choke, John D. Govar, Paul Grillamonde, Darren Hills, Petter Ashby, Jim, Crack, 06burns, Robbie Green, John D. Govar, Richard Freeland, Neil McFarlane, Mick Robinson, Alessandro Rossi, Harry VC, Peter Mould. Sorry, Pete, I can't do a lot with that one. Can't do a lot with Peter Mould, but I love you. Laura Frongia, 442, Jim Crack, 06burns, David Hayward, hello. Harry Taylor, Alan Browning, Rob Goldswain is back with his consortium of fine watches. Francois, hey, fucking hell, is anyone from South London here? Francois Metz, Mark G, Darren Hills, Peter Mould. He's not even there, Pete. I just love the name, love the honesty. Badger, Rob Goldswain again, sort me out, Rolly. Liam Fisher, by Poochie. Darren Hills, Alan Browning, Darren Hills, Jack Davis, Laura Frongia, Liam Fisher, Urco Diaz, no relation to Nate. Rod Marsh, love that and all. It's more like it. There's a few Rod Marsh and Peter fucking Moulds in this world. There's not enough of them. Long ball forward from Derby, out of play. 2.5 minutes of the 4 additional are up. There is a minute and a half. Oh my God, do you think I've got a bad airline? If you can see the screen right now, Jesus wept. Look at the fucking canister on this guy. Richard Freeland. Hang on, let's go from here. Alan French. G. Wilshard. Dan Rayner. Harry and Julie Bowden. Fucking whoa. Jonathan Sevilla. Richard Freeland. John Martin. Darren Hills. Jason Edwards. Jim Krakow Sixpence. Good flick on. Again, was that from Bavarsson? I didn't see. I was too busy reading out names like Jim Krakow Sixpence. Gabriel Rodriguez. Exotic Vibes. That sounds a bit fruity. Alan Ennis. Freddie Preston. Andy Parker. Mad Mike. Urkel Diaz. Scott Abbott. David Priestley. Reg Toll. Here you go. Reg Toll. You should be mates with Peter Mould. Good, honest names. Bavarsson trying to keep the ball. And this is nice. Look, Bavarsson trying to keep the ball in the corner. For once, we're in the lead. We're keeping the ball in the corner. And we're in no rush to take anything. And we've been on the receiving end of that so many times. It's so frustrating. But I think, I dare to say it, Bavarsson does well again. He's pushed there, surely. Throw on for Derby, deep inside their own half. There's 10 seconds to go before the 4 minutes is up. They're going to get one last chance to pump this forward. I would love to see, why is he not pumping that forward? It suits us, though. This is football to an absolute T. Full time from Pride Park. Derby County 0, Millwall 1. A Gary Rowett masterclass. Oh, my God. We've won the game. I mean, Derby at the end there, I said this is modern day football. They're losing 1-0. All they got to do is pump the ball forward. And they start passing it short around the back. It's just fucking weird. But it suits us. Derby County 0, Millwall 1 again. Say it was a masterclass. Say it was boring. Say he bores us to death. Say he's having beans on toast, because he is. But it is, once again, let's come back to the comments, actually. That game's done there. Once again, mate, that is fucking, honestly. That was, was it good? Trev, where the fuck have you been all the way? Fire up that toaster, Mrs. Rowett. I might call that my full-time reaction. Sven Nevin, Rowett in. Trev, Spine, it weren't pretty, but again, it's 3 points. So we can't, what can we say? Oh, we don't attack. We go on attack, we lose 4-0. Surely we're more than if we basically just do nothing and win 1-0. You'd say that every week, really, wouldn't you? Well, you would you, though? Really boring, isn't it? But listen, let's not gripe about it. We've won the game by 1-0. Kevin Vines from sunny South Africa. Wow. Charlotte, it was going well, but now we've won the game. I'm not fussed about showing this. Charlotte's going to go and give birth to a ram. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Well, not unbelievable. Completely underwhelming. But we've won the game. What more can you want? Thanks once again for everyone that tuned in. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel here. Just subscribe. We're nearly on 15K, and I would love to get there sooner rather than later. I'm leaving it, by the way. I'm going to leave that until I stop talking. Charlotte's going to go and give birth to a ram. What about that? 1-0. We've won the game. I have no idea how, but we have. Playoffs, anyone? Videos going out through the evening. Once I've took the bullet from Jan and she's grounded me for ruining a seat by the look of it. We'll get past it, won't we? 3 points again on the board. We had good shape. We defended well. We didn't want to attack, but when we did, we scored and we won the game with a Sean Hutchinson header, who, along with Alex Pearce, probably our two best players today. And also, I'm going to say a mention to Bennett and Jed for doing a lot of shit, tireless work. Thanks for watching. Bye, Charlotte. Dan Rainer says. Videos going out through the evening. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.